house now.
Oh, right.
Right. Well, not
The Higgs
own it,
estate.
but
You think you own that house?
I was even approved by the military.
What?
Yeah, because I even said it to my commanding officer, and he said it was good.
How drunk was I when this occurred?
I don't know. It was the end of last session. Because I told him that we had defeated Higgs, seized his property. He said he was going to see if there was a bounty, and then deposit it in my account.
oh, I guess you were pretty drunk then.
Yeah, bounty is not his house, though.
No, but the first thing I said was we seized his property for the glory of Pakistan, and he said good.
Yeah, that doesn't mean you have it, though. It's not yours. It's not your personal clubhouse.
Don't we have that one mansion in like the wealthy district?
Yes,
that was
that's what I'm talking about.
Oh, is it? Okay.
Yeah. I mean, if there's someone new in there, we'll just kill them.
No.
They'll fuck it. You know what? I'm just gonna keep my mouth shut, and I'm gonna let you fucks find out. Okay,
I don't want to fuck around and find out.
Yeah, you guys, you load your shit back up onto your cart. You got what, spare parts? Did we decide on that name?
Yeah.
Okay, so you're making your way downtown with spare parts. And so, yeah, you guys are gonna head to Higgs's house?
Yep. We're going through the secret tunnel, but...
Oh, you're going back that way. Okay, Okay, so you start making your way back towards the tunnel. Of course, it wasn't like directly next to the property, so you're walking. You guys are looking forward to having a nap without some creepy thing coming after your ass. And as you guys start walking down the incline and heading into the secret tunnel, you start hearing voices coming your direction.
Start hearing voices.
Yeah.
All right. Hey, everybody
Coming
ready up
from
just in case.
deeper in the tunnels.
I'm going to one with the shadows.
Okay. Anyone else want to do anything?
How big is it? Is it like, is the horse and carriage in here?
Yeah, the horse and carriage get picked, because that's how we originally came out here.
I have no idea what any of this, so I'm completely clueless. I wasn't here for any of this. I have no idea where we are.
Captain Montes will try to focus on the voices to see what they're saying. To see if it's like, if they're just talking casually or like planning an ambush. What would I roll for that? Perception, I guess?
Yeah, roll perception.
Okay. Hey, 20. Not a crit, though.
Oh, that's fine. So yeah, they seem pretty casual. With the echo coming off the walls, you're able to pick up bits and pieces of the conversation pretty easily as the sound travels. Like crap words.
Mm-hmm.
And sorry, I'm getting distracted. 6 things are happening at once.
Oh, it's okay.
They also seem to be, like, you can hear footsteps, like they're kind of casually coming up towards along the lines of,
baby.
Sorry.
You know, like, son of a bitch, how they were doing it. And yeah, just like snippets of conversation.
Okay, so it mostly just sounds like casual, not like hide over here, hide over there. Does not sound like that, right?
Are they familiar to you, Jono?
Yeah, that's a good question. Are they familiar to me?
No, they're not.
Okay. Captain Wilkins Montez will say, I keep it casual. There'll be strangers ahead.
All right, I guess we'll keep going.
Well, they're either the town guard or more gang members. So we'll either be talking or stabbing. We'll find out.
So you guys see torchlight start to appear on the walls in front of you coming around that bend. Anything else, or do you want me to just continue?
I mean, continue, I think.
Okay.
Yeah.
No one wants to do anything last minute.
I will. Probably not at this time, but Captain Wilkins Montez will have Monty out. Just, as like a thing. And he will summon his mage hand, the invisible one. You just never know when you need a hand. That's it.
Disadvantage on your next roll just for that shitty pun.
Thank you. Thank you.
So you see two figures come around the corner, and one of them has a torch in their hand, and as soon as they see you guys, they startle, like they're shocked to see you. Holy shit. They pull out their weapons. They weren't expecting to see anyone here. You rolled a 20, so I'll just give it to you. And Captain, you see immediately that they're wearing the familiar uniform of Woken's unit.
Captain Wilkins Montez will say he'll nudge Woken, and he says, "Aye, these people with you."
Who are you guys? What are you doing down here? As they're reaching for their weapons. You hear one of them say something about, "Oh shit, the smugglers are here."
Odin, Sue, you want to jump up on this?
I mean, I was waiting to see if Odin wanted to, but okay. I'm sitting on the carriage. I'm in uniform, because I'm the quartermaster and with the gear, obviously. And I look down at these soldiers who are they like rank and file? Are they the rank insignias? Are they like grunts?
These guys would be the equivalent of rank and file, but again, they're still these special units, so...
Right. I go, ho there, soldiers. I'm with, I forget what Odin's rank is, but, special operative Vulcan here. We're returning from an operation, heading back to the manor house. Is there something the matter?
So they turn around as they were about to peel down the tunnel, and they look at you. The one raises his torch, and they seem to get a better look at you guys, and they spot the both of you in your uniforms. And they seem like, quite relieved, like, oh shit, we thought we almost had a fight here. Well, sorry about that. We didn't notice you right away in the dark.
It's of no consequence. Special Agent Vulcan keeps interesting company. These civilians have been deputized. They are of no concern.
Oh, you're those guys. What are you doing here? We thought last we heard you guys were up at the farm.
We just returned from the farm. We met with First Sergeant Hunton there.
Oh, good. Right, yeah. He sent us here a few hours ago to assist the city guard, so I'm surprised to see you guys here. Do you need something? Did you forget something?
Yes, after we dispensed with Hig, we seized the property.
We're aware, that's why we're here.
And being that the the reputable inn that we were staying at was burned down by Hig. We were using this as our base of operations in the meantime.
You see the one guy kind of smirk and kind of he mutters, "That's not what we heard." And so yeah, like we heard about the inn burning down, and we're aware that the criminal Hig has been captured. You are aware though that the city has seized Hig's property, right? Like there's the city guard is upstairs, like combing that place.
Yes, then I'll have to speak with the guard captain about that.
Right.
I blink out of unison and I stare at Walken.
Because the guard captain should know to not have his men in here, because I pointed out to him last time that there could be traitors in his midst, so having them wander the property, they could be, you know, destroying evidence or anything like that.
Removing evidence.
Yeah.
Well, they did say they're here assisting the guard. I assume there's military oversight of their investigation. Isn't that correct, soldiers?
Yeah, they just nod. Like we're here to assist the city guard, but you know, Hig was such a problem. They want to get in. They've got cases they need to investigate. They're going over that property with a fine-tooth comb.
I expected as much. Well, what do you want to do, Walken?
We should probably find another inn.
Well, I'll say, is the captain here? The guard captain, meaning.
Oh.
Unfortunately, no. He was at an incident across the city.
Well, then I guess we should head upstairs and assist them, at least clear out one of the rooms.
They just kind of shrug and say, yeah, if you're that determined to get into the property, we're not going to stop you. We don't get paid enough. And the two of them both step aside and get out of your way. You guys are free to carry on down the tunnel.
I also shrug at Walken and I clamp the reins on the horse so the cart moves forward.
So yeah, you guys get down the tunnel. No more issues, but there is definitely activity about. Like there's a bunch of people down in the tunnel itself. They're taking sketches of the layout. They're ripping open crates. They're just going through it. So yeah, I guess you guys you park the cart and then you can head back upstairs into the house. Anything else you want to do in the basement, or just carry on?
Do we want to have Captain Morgan open this chest?
Yeah, I guess now that we're in safety.
Yeah, I can do that. Catapult's response says,
I would say Thunder should probably assist him, or aid him, one might say.
Okay.
And maybe our chorus boy will give him some guidance. Vita. Gawkers.
I squat down and I look over the chest and I rub my chin. Being an artificer, intimately familiar with mechanical components, I will assist this disgusting rogue in attempting to violate the lock.
Also, Gawkers, are you there? You're muted. Are you there, Gawkers?
Oh, whoops! I didn't know I was muted. I said I would guide.
Okay.
It's still super low, brother.
Gawkers, you gotta fix your mic.
Well, just fix your settings.
Yeah, it's not that hard. If you need me to show you, I can show you.
Picked it up before. You guys didn't say it sounded any different.
No, we said you're very quiet. Like in a different room.
I just turned him up to 200%.
It still didn't do very much for me.
Well, either way, yes, I do your...
Yeah,
your
the
team's roll and-
disgustingly handsome rogue will look at the chest and try to check for traps. And he'll say to the artificer, "Aye, does this look trapped to you?"
Well, oh yeah, Captain Morgan would have seen that if you fail to pick it, it sprays acid at you. Because he would have seen that while we were in the maze, that it sprayed a bunch of times.
Oh.
Doesn't it send you all the way back to the beginning?
If you try to use physical force to open it, it returns that force back to you.
Yeah,
Yeah, to reflect on it.
but it's not a comfortable thing.
So
Captain
not only
is gonna
I'm saying not only is
step
it
back.
good loot inside, but now it will have an awesome chest if you guys like.
Don't break it.
Yeah.
Captain Morgan says, "Aye, a fine hand is needed," and he will use his mage hand.
What about this? Is this louder?
It's better.
Yeah, it's better.
Is it?
Yeah.
Yeah, a little.
A little bit.
I mean, he sounds like everybody else now.
Okay,
I
what
guess
about
I can-
this?
Oh,
That's
God.
There we go.
Yeah, that's
Much
way
better.
That's
Yeah.
way better.
Okay, I can.
Did you actually go in the same room as your mic?
Actually, I did.
Okay, that works. Gawker's
Now I'm
back.
confused.
Gawker's is alive again.
Yes. Also, Jonah, you know she's gonna make you roll disadvantage if you use the hand. You're gonna have to take the risk.
Yeah, I was gonna point that out. I mean, like, certainly you have trust in your own instincts and your own
Ability.
dexterity, Captain. I don't think a task as important as this should be left to an apparition.
Also, side note, it's not a lot of damage for you. It's just enough to kill Lawrence because he has 11 hit points.
Oh, okay. Now it's like I was preparing for like this acid spray does 16d6 damage.
Oh, it only did 18 damage, but like I bait and switched him so I could take it for him just because like we didn't want to send him back to the beginning.
June also said they did
Gotcha.
let the dog out.
Yeah.
So.
Yeah.
Okay,
But I
and
mean,
then,
I was gonna say you might as well do your roll. Oh, she's back.
Captain Morgan Sanchez will try to open the chest using his thieves' tools.
And yeah, and you have advantage from Sue aiding you, and then the 1d4 from Gawker's guidance.
Alright, let's see if you guys don't fuck it up this time.
Okay, so he got 3 from good guidance.
26.
It clicks open.
Hooray!
Captain Morgan Sanchez says, "Easy."
Yeah, easy. You weren't the one taking the knockbacks.
This is why we leave the opening of magic items to the professionals, Ufa.
Right.
Are you guys at the
We
club
did-
place?
We didn't have. Yes. Well, I don't know.
Club
So here's
slash-
something. You know, say there's something that like we've been confused about. Like, is there 2 separate buildings or one? Because like, first it sounded like there was a club, and then he lived on the 2nd story. But we went there and it was a shitty like room, and then we were told there was a mansion, and the mansion was the one with the tunnel.
It's
I remember the
basically a
mansion
big
and
ass
the tunnel.
mansion with a club on the main floor. Like he turned the main floor into Party Central. Because he's a fucking loser. Ooh, after party at my house.
Right.
Oh, okay, so
He's
it
that
is
guy.
lived in
one
the
building.
top floor. Tunnels were in the basement. It's one building.
I'm sure it's just a shitty room because by the nature of partying, people trash that shit.
They're
Probably.
shitty maps.
Yeah.
So those and I don't communicate when they get made. Anyway, I guess you guys want to know what's in this.
Yes.
Yeah.
It's a mimic. Roll initiative. What? I'm joking. It's not.
Pulling up my character sheet.
I pushed the rogue into the mimic's mouth.
The rogue dodges with his 20 dexterity.
All right. So going from least fun to most fun, you guys find a lyre worth 30 gold. That is the instrument. Yes.
Yeah.
Worth 30 gold if you decide to pawn it. A ring of engagement, which is worth 10 gold.
Oh, okay, so like an engagement ring. I was like, is that a magic item? Does it like make us get an initiative
thing.
bonus? Yeah.
You get an arrow to the knee.
What?
You found a vial of malice, which is a poison. Give me a sec, I'll copy and paste what it does.
So we know it's going to our catapult master.
Okay.
You find a shield of missile attraction. So while holding this shield, you have resistance to damage from ranged attacks. There are the stats for it.
I assume our resident shield bearer wants that. Oofa.
Yes, I do. It's just a regular, like, +2 shield?
With the resistance to damage from ranged attacks.
Okay.
There is also an adamantium breastplate. It's heavy armor, AC 16. A vicious greatsword. A Frostbrand greatsword. The 9 Live Stealer.
I would like that.
I think I'm gonna take
Well,
that great
what
sword
is-
too.
I was gonna say, what sort of weapon is this? The last one.
The 9 Live Stealer.
Long sword,
Yeah.
short sword, great sword.
It is the sword. I'm just gonna say it's a long sword. That's weird. It's not saying. It just says it's a sword.
I would like that.
I'll say I think that means you get to pick whatever.
Yeah.
Fine.
So if you wanted a short sword or a long sword, I'll let you guys decide. Whoever gets it.
Wait, where is it at again? Right here. Frostbrand Greatsword.
You also found a Scimitar of Speed, which you gain a +2 bonus to attack and damage rolls made with this magic weapon. In addition, you can make one attack with it as a bonus action on each of your turns. And then the Piece de Resistance. You guys find the Hammer of Thunderbolts.
Holy balls.
Thank RNG
Wow,
for this
shit,
one.
thing.
I want the 9 life stealer. I don't need any of the other stuff. None of the other stuff I can really use. I mean, I could use any of the great swords, but you fighters are probably best at that.
I would say, but we also have multiple. We have like so many swords now. It's all swords.
You also found a hammer.
Hammer of
And a
Yeah.
hammer. This heavy armor, like it doesn't have a name for it. It's just heavy armor, like AC 16.
It's adamant.
Sorry.
Yeah, it's not magic. It's just adamantine. Like, so it's a strong material, but it's not a magic armor.
While you're wearing it, any critical hit becomes a normal hit. That's where it gets good.
I would say, but also, don't you already have better armor on than that, Bon?
Right now I have. Hold on.
You also got 500 smackaroos.
Right now I
Not
have
bad.
splint armor. Sorry.
I'm done. Divvy it up.
Is it the same as the 9 life stealer? Is that the sword of life stealing?
Sure.
So Bon, your AC is already higher because you have the splint armor. That's 17.
Oh, okay. All right, cool.
So I'm gonna take that.
Yeah,
North
yeah.
Blade.
I just took the shield and the sword,
Yeah.
the great sword,
Which great sword? We had two.
the frost great sword, the frost brand.
I took the sword of life stealing.
Wow, we got a glow up of weapons.
How do you put the sword of life stealing on? I've got it on my character sheet so it damages stuff. But how do you put it so that you can
Attack with it. It should.
No,
if
it
you
did that
drag it.
automatic.
Yeah.
Did that automatically.
Those are two separate magical items. Is the thing.
Yeah, I know, but 9 life stealer isn't in roll 20.
I see it in roll 20.
Do you?
Yeah. I don't know. I guess I'll put this in.
I can make any adjustments if you need it.
Oh no, but he's talking about.
Oh.
He's like doing the search thing. So, because the search thing will only come under things that Zoza owns, so he probably has to
No, I
manually.
see. I literally just went into.
Oh, okay.
No, it's shared with all of you.
9, and I see 9
Okay.
life stealer.
Yeah, you
Oh,
just type
yeah.
it in the way.
Yeah, I see it there too. Oh, it's just
Yeah.
Dungeon Master's Guide.
I see it now. How do you get rid of something once you put it there?
Oh, okay.
I think you have to click the lock under the category and then you can delete it, I think.
Yep. Thanks. I didn't see the lock.
So,
Damn.
Remember to relock it after you.
Now we just need the belt of giant strength and the gauntlets of ogre power, and then you can go over 20 strength.
I wipe my hands in
From
the
that-
satisfaction of a job well done. I can't use any of this, so
How can
Yeah.
I?
What? But wait, there's more. You could either Thunder or Captain Morgan could identify the rings that you took off of Elfman.
oh right, yeah, that's true.
Damn.
Well, they're like arguing over who's gonna get like the greatest sword. I'm gonna try to identify Elfman's rings.
I will assist because none of that weaponry is useful to me either. So, Captain Mogos Fontes will cast Identify as a ritual on those rings. No. I wish there's an option to cast as a ritual so it doesn't do that. Subtracting a spell slot.
Yeah. Also, did Captain Morgan add her
Wait.
500 gold to the bank?
wait, there's not a button for ritual in the when you pull the drop down. There should be like a little square that says ritual, and you just click it, and it'll always do it as a ritual.
I see the square, but I can't click it.
Hmm.
That small R that you're talking about. I mean,
Yeah.
it marks it as a ritual.
Hmm.
And also for concentration, we can't click it at all. It's fine. I just pumped myself up.
Well, maybe Zosa
That's
can
plus
click
one.
it. Maybe it's something to do with the actual roll 20.
I don't know. It's not an issue. It's just something a little annoying. Anyway, Captain Morgan Santos casts Identify on those rings. Show me your secrets, bags of gold.
I am begrudgingly being assisted by this smelly pirate.
Got a bit of spice to him, this Captain Morgan.
I don't like spice drum.
And not
Don't
like
worry.
the Old Spice.
No. Okay, so a bunch of the rings the majority of them actually are just big and gaudy and not terribly fun. There's no magic to them at all. However, one it's quite eye-catching. It's quite pretty to look at. Still tasteful though. And this sexy little piece of jewelry is sending off the magical signals like you would not believe. And you managed to identify it as a ring of Riz.
Riz.
Yeah, we gotta burn that.
It gives +2 to anything charisma related.
All right.
Oh.
That's what I need.
I was gonna say,
Wait, why
Captain,
does
my
Gawker,
Captain.
why does Gawkers want to get rid of it?
It's called the Ring of Riz. We gotta burn that.
Why?
Because Gawkers used to live in Ohio.
Okay,
Oh.
so
I don't.
Captain Morgan Cervantes pours over the rings and they'll say, this ring here be good for the face of the party. And he will put it on.
Are you the face of the party?
I am.
I have a 20
con.
I have a 20 charisma.
Oh, shit.
What? Wait. What? Do you have expertise in, like, what is your plus to, like, persuasion? That's, I think, a good benchmark.
8.
Jonah, what's yours?
Yeah, that's only 5.
Oh, okay, then, yeah, I think probably, Langstrom should get it.
Yeah,
Oh, okay.
I lift my zoom goggles and I stare at the captain. I said, it's awfully presumptuous of you, Captain. I think Langstrom is better suited for this item.
Captain Morgan's Fontes pulls off the ring, and he'll say, "Hi."
I was going to
Pirate.
say, usually we have Captain Morgan talking to people, so it does make sense.
Well,
Yeah,
That
it
just means now we're going to make Langstrom talk more.
internally, I'm like, I don't know why anybody would want to talk to this smelly hobo.
So Hulk, your ring is now cursed because now we're going to force you to interact more.
Is this a real thing? Ring of Riz?
Yeah.
R-I... What is it? R-I-Z-Z or R-I...
R-I-Z-Z. Get it? Like charisma.
It's pretty much like the ring of being the party face. If it doesn't need
Am I
to
not?
talk more.
I don't know what I'm doing because I don't see it.
I also totally just made it up out of my ass, so it's probably not really
Yeah,
funny.
compendium, yeah.
I would say you'd probably just take like a cloak of charisma and then just well no, cloak of charisma would just give you charisma, so that wouldn't work. I don't know, you'll just have to like manually enter it.
Yeah. Zoza?
What's up?
Can you somehow create a ring of Riz so that I can put it on my character? It gives me +2 to charisma.
You don't have any Riz. Even if you wore it, it wouldn't help you.
Okay.
I believe it was not just flat charisma, but the charisma checks. Like
Yeah.
+2 to all charisma checks, yeah.
Yeah, I'll set you
Because
up.
it doesn't give him 22 charisma. It only gives him 2 to all the charisma.
Do the rest
checks.
of these rings, I assume they have some monetary value since they're jewelry of precious metals?
Yeah, and one of them, like, kind of catches your eye a little bit. It's got a much more intricate design to the rest. It's a little bit more understated.
Mm-hmm. Does it have like a maker's mark? Is it like a
signet ring?
Yeah.
Um,
not like a maker's mark, like a jeweler. So
Yeah. The roll investigation.
Okay.
I'll assist since we're going
June,
over
you
the
read
rings.
my response?
I did see it. Yeah.
Okay, cool.
Sue, roll with advantage, please.
Yeah.
I will say I will also
I'll also
investigate.
That. Holy shit. Okay. Well, that's 24 plus 1 from... No, 24, yeah. Right, advantage is 2 rolls. I get it now. Okay. Okay, yeah, I rolled 24.
Oddly enough, there is no tradesman seal on it, nothing to identify who might have made it, no signature, nothing like that, which is kind of odd. The survivors of the maze would, recognize the patterning carved into... I'm not going to say carved into it. The style of the ring itself, where the jewel would be, what it looks like they've done is reverse relief carving, similar to what they would do with Rome. I'm going to see if I can find one of these rings. Because it's cool and makes a holographic effect.
Like, what are those? Mood rings?
It's so much cooler than that.
Biffy.
But while Jude is looking for that image, I will lift my goggles off from my face, and I'll say most of these are the kind of baubles that you could get in a jewelry store. You might be able to sell them for some money. Nothing of real import here. This one has no maker's mark, however, and it is much more subtle in its crafting. I think this one is at least more valuable. It's been made by a special hand.
I'm back. Sorry about that.
Oh yeah.
Wait, what's this ring do, by the way? Oh, Hulk.
It looks good. It looks nice.
Plus
Oh.
2 to charisma items. Or something
No,
like
abilities.
that? Abilities, yeah.
So, yeah, any of his, like, charisma ability checks / skills would get +2.
So skills and saving throws, and that's it?
Yeah.
Not saving throws.
Oh, just skills.
Just skills. Yeah, and not plus 2 to charisma.
Right. So it won't make his spell, it won't give him 22 charisma.
Dang it.
But, like, if he has to make a charisma check for some reason, it would also add that in.
Yeah, I'm good with that.
Okay, so I threw an article link in the Discord chat.
Voice chat, yeah.
Well, yeah.
Nice.
It's a really cool effect. It's holographic, but instead of a portrait, imagine like a top-down view of a maze.
Yeah, I showed it off to Vulcan, and I go, this one could be a good memento, or you probably sell it for more gold than the rest.
No, we should definitely destroy that. I think that's where he trapped us, because that looks like where we were. I show her the picture of the map that we drew.
I scratch my chin. Interesting. Okay. Well, I am unbothered if you wish to destroy it. I hand it off to him. It's up to him what he wants to do with it.
Couldn't we trap somebody else in it?
Well, whatever spell he knew, if you knew that spell,
yeah, if
then
you knew like
yes.
the magic word to make it work.
Well,
then...
no, because the ring is not magic. So it's literally a spell he used to put us in here. So you'd have to know the spell, not like a trigger word or command word for the ring.
Oh, that's true. Right.
Either way, I hand the rest of the rings off to the man who I've just been informed is our treasurer, apparently, Captain Morgan, so that he could...
he just calls himself that because he likes to carry gold around.
They are
he's one of the
presumably
only... He's one of the only 2 people that haven't been robbed of their gold yet.
That's true.
Yeah.
That is true.
He is the secretary, so they're probably worth some monetary value.
Captain Montes takes the rings and he puts them in the safety of his finger, so he wears them.
Yeah, I was gonna say that seems like something he'd wear.
Yeah.
I massage the bridge of my nose and put my goggles away.
Now he looks like a pimp or a gangster with pinky rings and.
Gonna start melding them to his teeth for a grill.
Yeah, a good grill.
I get +1 damage to my unarmed attacks.
You bite people?
Ignore this.
Alright. Wait, did we kill any humans?
Ever? What?
I don't remember.
We've
Let
killed
me have a
lots of
drink.
humans.
The
That
party
depends.
started in fucking...
What do you define as human? Like, do you actually mean human?
No, actually, you're right. No, we didn't. Never mind.
Because if you're talking any humanoid, there was those lizard people and maybe they were orcs that were berserker on the farm. We
They're
killed
not real
all them.
people.
Okay.
Just because they're bipedal doesn't mean anything.
Bipedal.
Yep.
Fun word to say.
Well, that's the chest opened. What's next on the agenda?
Well, I guess we take the rest, and hopefully, we don't burn this place down.
I need to attune to the sword.
Yeah, me too.
I also want to make it my packed weapon. Because then Nobody can take it from me. I can make it appear and disappear.
Yeah.
Okay, so Hulk, on the gear menu, you can see what I'm looking at, right?
Okay, let me get it back up because every time I click on something, okay, yep, I see where you're at now.
To make a permanent change to your core sheet without actually changing your core sheet, for your skills, it's at the bottom middle. See how it says normal, 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 normal? So all I did was I added 2s on the charisma ones.
Normal, 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 normal. Okay, I see.
You see how I changed the zeros to 2s for the charisma ones only? Now if you go back to your core sheet, you can see that, you know, when you click on it and hover over it, it should have a +2 in there somewhere.
My persuasion was 10, now it's, or it was 8, now it's 10.
Yep.
Okay.
Oh, did I miss performance?
Nope,
No, your performance is just crap, that's all.
Yeah. My performance is only +7.
He can only play a straight man.
I need a circlet of charisma to bring it up to 18. That's what I need.
Do you have bless? Is that a thing? Or an attack modifier? No, I don't think you do.
Well,
no, but somebody in the party does.
I would say don't get rid of that because Sue can cast bless.
Yeah, that's why it's there.
And Gawkers maybe can, and maybe Suki can.
Yeah.
I don't know. I've never seen Suki actually cast the spell.
Yeah, I got mage armor and hex are the 2 that I control. And then bless is when somebody tells me.
Wait, which spell?
You have bless. It's first level.
No. I don't have that.
I have bless.
Yes. Yeah, that I know.
What does bless do again?
It adds a bonus to all your attacks and stuff. I think it's a D4.
I can bless up to 3 creatures within range. Whenever a target makes an attack or saving throw, before the spell ends, the target can roll a D4 and add the number rolled to the attack or saving throw.
Right.
It will last 1 minute, so 10 turns.
Oh, damn! I thought it was like a permanent buff you could put on someone.
No, but I mean, pretty much an entire encounter, you'll get like a D4 to your attack roll. So
yeah, that's why it's on.
That's pretty good.
Okay. Okay. Because let's go through. Okay. I'm gonna give the lyre to Lawrence, and I'm gonna tell him that it'd be great for him to serenade Mez with it, and women love music.
His eyes light up, and he says, "Yeah, that's a great idea." So yeah, you guys are divvying out the loot. You got some eyeballs from the probably not super well paid guards who are investigating. Looking at all this shiny shit, you guys have new weapons, new armor. They're just kind of like, hey, you're gonna throw out that other sword you don't need anymore? I'll take it. What are you gonna do now? Going upstairs, gonna get a sandwich, go to bed.
Well, I'm marking stuff down for like who took what, so to help keep track. So okay, right now we still have the vicious greatsword that nobody took.
What does that do?
That one is when you roll a 20 on your attack roll with this magic weapon, your critical hit deals an extra 2d6 damage of the weapon's type.
I wonder if I should take that one instead of the Frostbrand.
Probably not, because the Frostbrand deals an extra 1d6 cold damage every time you hit, so it's more consistent damage.
Right.
In addition, while holding the sword, you have resistance to fire damage, so that means when you get fireballed, you'll only take half. In freezing temperatures, the blade sheds bright light in a 10-foot radius. I mean, you already have a light of sword anyway. When you draw this weapon, you can extinguish all non-magical flames within 30 feet of you. This property can be used no more than once per hour.
Oh, hey, that'd be useful for you guys, huh? It'd be
That
like
is pretty useful.
shroud of darkness. But it's not really
Well,
darkness.
Yeah, I would say, yeah, it kind of depends. Let's see. Oh, also, I assume we're gonna, here, Zoza, can you just stick this onto Suki's character sheet, put the scimitar of speed on there for her? Unless Jonah wants to take it.
I don't know. It's a scimitar, so it's only 1d6 damage. So even
Yeah,
if it's a plus one,
well,
it's not bad.
It's a +2 weapon, so it says you gain +2 to attack and damage rolls with this weapon. In addition, you can make one attack with it as a bonus action on each of your turns.
Scimitar is very piratey.
Scimitar, goddammit. The sea is not so silent.
Yes. I'll take the blade for now, and I'll.
Sue is my alter ego. I wanted to say that so bad. I just
We need to bring Fix in here and have him pronounce Final Fantasy names. You'll choke the shit out of him.
I'll take the blade for now.
Okay. Yeah, I was gonna say, yeah, take it for now. If Suki shows up and you don't like it, you can give it to her.
Yeah.
All right, we done divvying up the loot.
I'm going through the list. I took that Hammer of Thunderbolts. All it is a +1 right now because we don't have the other weapon, so we can't attune to it. I mean, the belt and the gauntlets.
I was literally gonna request the 9 life stealer, June, to get in the treasure because I wanted the sword.
You're welcome.
Okay, well, yeah, now you have it.
And next time we can get an all-purpose tool stares at the camera.
I think it's up to RNG. I think we just get random stuff.
Yeah, yes, you do. Sometimes you get trash, sometimes you get 9 life stealers.
Yeah.
Okay, yes, everything has been divvied out.
Alright, Full Banes. So, you guys are having a great old time. And yeah, you go to head upstairs. You leave spare parts with the cart because you're basically going back up the ladder. If I recall my really shitty notes.
Yes, that's how it was. I'm also going to leave another ration with the horse.
Okay. As you guys start making your way upstairs, you hear a voice call up to you, like, "Hey, you can't park here."
Oh fuck! Who is at the
Where else are we gonna park it? Yeah.
Like, come on, man, we're trying to investigate.
It's a cop.
So yeah, one of the guards is now yelling at you, trying to get you to move. What do you want to do?
We already passed through this tunnel before, so anything you could investigate down there, we've already investigated. And any of the tracks that were there would have been from us already leaving originally.
Roll persuasion.
Looking for it on my list. There it is.
Oh, look at that. Jesus.
Holy shit, bro.
Excellent.
Okay, yeah, you guys head upstairs, no problem. The guy wonders about the ass chewing he just got for talking to his superior like that. He was going to give him a fucking parking ticket. And yeah, you head up onto the main floor, and you know, this super sexy mansion, the lower dance floor, the bar where somebody drank drain cleaner.
I have no recollection of that.
That's because you drank drain cleaner. Is now brightly lit, almost clinically sterile looking. There's people everywhere. Not all of them are kitted out guards. Some of them are wearing similar uniforms, but are, you know, scribes taking notes. There seems to be some underpaid students sketching pictures around the mansion. Lots of yelling, lots of cussing. You hear some cheering from down the hall in one direction, and you hear something about finding a major stash. What you guys like to do?
Oh, I forgot. There actually is one more magic item to identify. The rusty sword that we got from in the portal.
Oh, okay. Captain Mogus Fontes will pour over that rusty sword, and he will use Identify as a ritual on that blade.
All right, go ahead. Identify, does that require you to actually touch the item, or do you just got to be, like, near it?
Yes. As it says, you choose one object that you must touch throughout the casting of the spell.
Okay, cool. So you lay your hand on the sword, and as you're casting the spell and concentrating on it, you feel some heat start to... Sorry, you feel the metal start to get warm, and with a pop and a crackle, a bunch of rust falls off and falls to the ground, and that's it. No, you don't. It seems to be a rusted piece of glorified pig metal.
Okay, it was very sturdy when we smashed it against the walls, and it didn't take any damage.
No, but the rust was coming off it.
Right.
Yeah. So wait, so now it's just a clean longsword?
No, they just had chunks fall off of it.
Oh, so like there are holes in the sword?
Yeah.
Pitted,
Looks like somebody was beating rocks with it.
Looks like somebody smashed it into a wall.
Maybe.
Yeah.
They kept this
A regular wall. But if it was magic, then it wouldn't have done anything to it.
Right.
But anyway, okay then. Oh yeah, okay, so now there's people around here. Yeah, I guess let's head to the upstairs area and see who's up there.
So yeah, you guys head up the really nice marble staircase that's now got muddy footprints up and down it. Somebody rushes past you going in the opposite direction. And there just seems to be, like, even more busy activity upstairs. There's more running, like, people running around. And, like, some of the doors that you guys can see open as you get to the top of the balcony, the bedrooms have just been completely ripped apart.
So not much different than from when we originally left.
Yeah, basically.
Of course, I don't know this, and I say, unsurprising, they're turning this place inside out, looking for their evidence.
Yep. But to to be fair, this is pretty much similar to what it looked like before we left. Once the first time we came in here, there was garbage everywhere.
Is it? I can't imagine spending all of that gold on a nice house and ruining it. Speaks very well to the character of the man that lived here.
No, he was a character.
Oh yes.
Gawkers. Oh wait, okay, he's typing. Because I figured he would have reacted to the drugs when they said they heard his stash.
I think I've learned my lesson. I think these past 15 sessions have been a lesson in sobriety.
Is that it?
Bro, you only showed up
No.
for 1/3 of those 15, though.
Because he's coked out for the rest of them, and
Yeah, what do you think? You think the sobriety thing was only referring to the game?
oh.
Okay, so the bedrooms that are torn up, are there still people investigating them, or they finished there?
No, there's like some of them seem to be like. No, let's be honest. You can't really tell which have been like investigated yet, because again, the place was a fucking sty before you left.
Yeah.
You do see a bunch of the rooms upstairs do still have people in them, like tearing them apart.
Okay, well, I'm gonna find the one with the least people in it and go over to whoever's in there and be like, "Are you guys almost done searching this room?"
The scribe, like, or one of the scribes stands up and looks at you, and he sees your high-ranking uniform. Oh, this particular room, sir, yes, maybe another half hour or so. In terms of the total investigation, we're hoping to be done by dinner time, right, Jerry? A head pops up from, behind a bed. Yeah, that sounds about right. Don't want to miss tea.
Right, and where would I find whoever is in charge of the on-site person in charge currently?
The scribe sticks his head out the window and shouts a name that I'm gonna give you in a minute when I get one.
Art Vandelay.
Archibald Merriweather.
Peter Griffin. Peter Griffin. Shit. No. Yo, Pete, get up here. Or yeah, you just hear this guy like start yelling for someone named Pete. You hear some angry tromping coming up the stairs, and this dwarf comes up the stairs, and he's got a big beer belly. His beard goes down past his waist. He's got it tucked into his belt. He's bald above his ears, and he's just seems to be in a mood. He's grumbling. What do you want? You better found something good. What? Who are these people? What do you want now? I swear to God, if you're from head office.
We are not. Here, I need Langstrom and Lawrence. Is Langstrom here?
Yeah.
Okay. Good day, sir. Here, my associate is going to let you know what we're going to need after you guys are done searching. And, I gestured to Langstrom about, having them leave so we could set up our stuff. And in the meantime, while he's telling you that, I'm going to take my other associate here, and we're going to help your investigation so that we can help move it along faster.
Yeah, as soon as you're all complete, I'm going to need you all to leave quickly.
So Lawrence is aiding me, and I'm going to help them with their investigation.
Right. Both of fuck. Langstrom and Odin, both of you roll a 1d20. Okay, Vulcan, I'll deal with you first then. So, you grab Lawrence by the scruff. He wasn't really paying attention. He's trying to tune his new instrument. And so he's kind of like surprised, and you haul him off to where the others were investigating. And you just start asking them, like, okay, what are you investigating? What are you up to? And the scribe stands up, and he starts going through kind of his clipboard, and he starts explaining, like, we've got, like, a buttload of cases we're investigating. I mean, these guys are behind a lot of shit we know for sure, and a lot more shit that we're suspected, you know what I mean? So, I mean, we're looking for anything and everything we possibly can. Drugs, correspondence, hidey holes, personal journals, anything that might suggest operations.
Oh, and actually, I believe we did find correspondence. I think when we were here last time, but Nez has them.
Of course she does.
Of course she does. So yeah, you guys found a bunch of letters and shit on Dipshit when you beat the fuck out of him. And I'm just going to assume they're magically in Vulcan's pocket. So you reach into your bag and you pull them out and you say, you explain that a business partner of Higgs had these correspondence on his person and they might be relevant. They're thrilled, they're ecstatic, they say thank you, still pretty not sure that they're going to get out of here because they need to go through this mansion with a fine-tooth comb.
Yep, that's fine. I'm just gonna keep, like, helping them in the background.
Lawrence is grumbling, but he's doing it anyway. Langstrom, you rolled that.
25 to tell them to complete their investigation as quickly as possible and get out.
In the War of the Grumble Bums, Langstrom comes out on top, and you just tower over this dwarf, and he finally just, all right, sign, and he, underneath, like, looks up at you underneath a bushy eyebrow and grumbles again, and he goes outside of the room, leans over the balcony, and starts shouting at his crew, all right, you lot, start packing it up. We have to, get out of here sooner rather than later. And then he starts making his way back downstairs. You also suspect that his steps are harder than they were before, if that's possible. So, anything else you guys want to do?
I'm good.
Not really.
Not with them there, but I'd ask our group, does anyone have any magic to help clean up, like, some of the rooms upstairs?
Prestidigitation.
Yeah, got that. Kedmogos Montes clicks his fingers and he will cast Prestidigitation.
While they're worrying about the cleanliness of the rooms, I'm going to assist the officials in trying to wrap up their shit in a timely manner.
Okay.
With my technical expertise.
All right. So did you cast Prestidigitation in the room you guys were currently in?
Yeah.
So as the room starts cleaning itself up, you hear very angry protests from the two scribes who are still in there.
Okay, well then, Captain Fontes will say, I.
You back out as they're cussing you out.
Just doing my part, lads. He'll say, as he, like, withdraws step by step to exit the room.
A pillow gets thrown in your general direction.
Hey, that could be evidence.
Yeah, there
Okay.
might be stains on that
This
pillow.
is explicitly why I left this room to go help these people.
Anyone else doing anything?
Until they leave, I'm just gonna keep helping them investigate and search for anything they need to.
Okay, so the productive members of the crew are helping investigate. Some of you are trying to keep your out of the way after you embarrass yourself. And after maybe like another hour and a half, they finally, the last of them drags their muddy boots and all of their crap out of the mansion. And as the door slams closed behind them, the mansion and the building itself just kind of has an eerie silence to it. What would you guys like to do?
Well, I rub my hands together and I wipe sweat from my brow and I say, I hope that we didn't. I hope that this didn't have a negative impact on the quality of this investigation. Surely this village has more than one inn. What is so important about this structure?
Oh, this is a massive port city. Sorry.
Yeah, certainly this city has more than one inn. Why? What is the importance of this mansion as opposed to finding just another public lodging?
A lot of them you'll get robbed at. B, since apparently we're constantly being attacked, it's for the safety of the population of the city that we're at least slightly more isolated from them. We don't want to see another inn get burned down.
That, you know what? That was totally not our fault. Just want to mention that.
I had heard
not
about that on my way through the city, and I cannot say that I'm surprised that you all were involved in that.
Yes, Higgs came and burned down the inn when he found out we were there.
How typical.
We are clearly a-holes.
He also burnt it down with himself inside of it.
Yeah, he kind of did do that because he went inside and made everybody shut the door, and then he put a force field around him so that he wouldn't get burned or anything. So we had to literally watch the whole thing burn down to go in to get him out.
Before Higgs showed up,
you guys could have stopped that.
We were attacked by shadow people.
Okay, I'm going to assume that it's for the best that we remain in this building. Given what I've heard so far.
Listen, Vulcan, I'm gonna just say this one more time. There were no shadow people. You guys were on drugs. I don't know how many times I have to tell you. You were freaking out because you saw shadow people. Nobody else saw them, right?
I'm just keen of sight. Then how do you explain the guy that beat you up and locked you in a cellar and we fought him? Was he not a shadow person?
No, I don't think he was a shadow person.
He seemed pretty shadowy every time we attacked him.
I slowly turn to look out the nearest window and contemplate my life choices.
Well, but am I wrong? You could ask even like Langstrom, was he shadowy whenever you tried to shoot him with your Eldritch Blasts?
Yeah, he was.
Yeah, but he said shadow people.
Shadow people notwithstanding. For weal or for woe, we now have the structure to ourselves.
Then I'm gonna pick a room and go to bed. Cervantes,
yeah, I would say
come
we should
clean my
just
room,
play.
Captain Cervantes will take the biggest and most grandiose room there is.
I mean, I just want a room. Okay.
He will offer his cleaning services to each and every bedroom, should someone request it.
Yeah, I'm gonna go pass out.
Does this manor have some sort of workshop or like tool closet? Does it something like that?
Probably has like a chemistry set, I guess, with drugs.
I do not want narcotics.
So after some exploring, Thunder, you would find what might have once been kind of their equivalent of a chemistry set before the guards had their way with it.
Okay. Well, I'm going to try to salvage what's left of it, and set up like an impromptu work area, so that I can work on infusions and whatnot in the safety of my little room.
Oh, yeah, wait, I got something for you. When we were inside the Maze of Madness, I collected this, and I take out a vial of that jelly goop. That was, like, under one of the braziers.
What the fuck
Was
is
that weird white goo I gave you guys?
Yeah, it was like a
No.
bluish.
No,
or
it
whatever.
was,
Yeah, bluish, like a
it was,
light blue.
it was a light bluish goop that held the glowing crystals, your light sources, in the...
Oh, that goop. I did also give you white goop for loot.
So did I.
Strange white goop.
That sounds terrible out of context.
Shut up, Paul. Yeah, D-Gen.
Well,
Okay.
There
Well,
might
I
be
will,
children watching the stream.
I'll take this blue goop, and
without it.
can I attempt to figure out what the hell it is with my salvaged chemistry set?
If you roll well, I will tell you what it is.
Okay. What do you want
Before
me
we
to roll?
get that 4,
Oh,
that
okay.
get that 3 to the 4 that far, can you roll your, what is it, an alchemy?
Herbalism.
Herbalism skill for me, please.
I don't see it on here. I see nature.
No, your tools. Look at your tools.
Oh, my herbalist supplies. Okay. How the hell do I attribute
You
what?
just so intelligence.
Intelligence. Okay. Okay.
Okay, yeah, so you are able to pull enough bits and bobs together to get yourself something functional to start making your potions, and you gather your supplies and you go off to try and find a room that Captain Morgan has already prestidigitized.
I just stay down in the local pub area and try to, one, attune with the sword, and then I'm going to make it my packed weapon.
Nice.
Yeah, carry on.
Okay.
Wait, what does a tuning consist of?
Staring at it.
Becoming
I guess
one with the
I guess I
sword.
have to do
And
that
like
with my sword.
stroking the hilt.
I gotta stroke the hilt of my sword.
Whisper sweet nothings.
We're not going that far.
Oh, jeez.
What do you want me to roll to try and identify the substance, Ozone?
Probably alchemy. Or whatever alchemist stuff you've got.
Let me take a look here. I have, I think,
The Arcana, then? That's
Yeah.
a skill.
I have Arcana. Would that work for this?
Yes, I think. Yeah, go ahead.
Okay.
You look at the vial, and are you taking it out of the vial, or are you just looking at it, trying to poke it and prod it, or like what are you doing with it?
Well, I have my little chemistry set here, so I'm trying to measure, like, not only its viscosity, its thickness, so, like, I'll pour it into a proper container. They're assuming there's one here.
You do have a small amount.
Yeah, so I'm pouring it into a proper container. I want to check its viscosity and thickness, and you know, see if I can't compare it to known substances.
It is a substance you do not recognize.
Mm-hmm.
Its viscosity is, I don't really have a good example. It's thick.
Like glue?
Yeah, it's.
Is it like ectoplasm from Ghostbusters?
Globby
Sure.
and okay.
Yeah, we'll just do that. You could pour it out like molasses. There you go.
Okay, like molasses. Is it magical?
It. I don't want to. I want to say no, but I don't know if it would. If what I've gotten written would be quote unquote magical.
I would say, shouldn't it count as magic? Because like apparently everything. In
Oh
there
yeah,
counts as
you're right.
magical.
Yeah, it is. Well, are you casting detect magic, or is that part of your?
I mean, I have detect magic, so I could use
Yes,
that.
she
yeah.
can.
Okay.
She can pass
I have my magical Geiger counter.
barometer.
Yeah.
So you check its magical properties, and it is magical, but it is its magical glow is very dim. It's not like powerful. It doesn't do anything amazing. But as you do, you ever touch it with your hands?
No, I do not.
Okay.
I know better than to touch unidentified substances with my naked body.
As you're looking it over, yeah, I would assume that you're looking at it in good lighting.
With with a good lighting magnifying glass, you know.
You recognize that as you shine the light on it, the light bounces off of it a little bit brighter than the amount of light that you put into it.
Interesting. Okay. Does it have a smell?
It does not smell like anything.
Okay. This is a incomplete alchemy set thanks to these stupid ass guards, so I'm going to keep it in this receptacle I put it in, and I'm going to label it light enhancing fluid ?
Well, I would say I also have an alchemist kit if that would help you investigate.
Oh, you actually have that? Because I don't have one.
Yes. Because I'm also proficient in alchemist tools.
Okay. Well, this would be a good opportunity for you to take a look with that alchemy kit then, because it's probably better equipped than like the remains that have been left here.
Right, and since I became the owner of this headband, I'm actually good at using it now.
Okay. I will ask for Wolkin's opinion to see if he can detect anything.
God damn it.
I guess he can.
All right. As you play around with the liquid, you immediately determine that touching it is safe. You poke it with your finger, and it feels unnaturally cool. In addition, you mess around with the lighting properties, and do you have a way to cast magical light? Who does? Anybody?
I mean, I have a roundabout way of doing it.
Yes, I do. Well, we have the sword from Bon that is a magical light.
Okay, perfect. You bring that up. You say, "Hey, Bon, come here." Or sorry, "Hey, Ufa, come here. Let me see your sword." You spread a little bit, a small line of it across the sword, and it improves the lighting by 5 feet.
Oh, nice. I I guess when I have a flashbang glaive, then I could put that on there, and it'll be
We'll
brighter.
we'll see what that'll do.
Yes.
Okay. Well,
It might make them blind for 2 turns then.
Then it is light enhancing gel. Very good. I mean, I wasn't wrong.
That could be very useful.
Well, I label the remaining fluid, and I cork the container, and into the inventory it goes.
All right. Are we good now? Identifying everything and stuff?
I mean, I assume this is where we take our long rest, yes?
Yeah.
Yes.
Okay. Which is why I wanted to set up a workshop, because I'm going to... well, first I have to ask June and Zoza, because I entered the campaign late. I assume, would it be all right if we operated the assumption that I had already infused my staff to become what is this? The enhanced arcane focus?
Yeah.
Okay.
Is that something part of your character?
Yeah. So
Yes.
it's an infusion that I can make as an artificer. It is called.
What level would you have
She
achieved
does
that?
1 infusion per day. She could do up to 1 per day. So I was told her before, like, things that were on her character, she would have been able to infuse before, like, she was locked up in that room because she already had them.
So infusions are an artificer thing that you get. I don't remember exactly what level. I think it's early on.
I think 2 or 3.
Yeah, 2 or 3, and it lets me make an item, a magic item. And in my case, the enhanced arcane focus would have made my arcane firearm. It gives it a +1 bonus to spell attack rolls, and I ignore half cover when making a spell attack. And then that bonus increases to +2 when I reach the 10th level. So not yet, but soon. So if I already have that, I was going to do an infusion this long rest, and I was going to give Odin Radiant Weapon on whatever weapon that he wants it on, I guess. What weapon you want it on?
Like the glaive.
The glaive. Okay.
Yeah, there's the 4 paragraphs you could read about infusions. Zoza.
And this is the one that I'm going to give to Odin's glaive.
Is it a permanent thing, or is it something you kind of focus on?
It says permanent as long as Sue is alive.
It's
Until,
as long as I'm alive, or unless I rescind the infusion.
Yeah, until, like,
Okay.
if she starts
How many
infusing,
infusions
like,
can you
more
have?
things.
Well, right, I could have 3 total, so I would have used 2.
So it is essentially a concentration. It's just, yeah.
Well,
It's not something you're concentrating on. It's just something that you have out there that's continuous, and that
Yeah.
there is a limit.
Yeah, I'm doing I'm doing weird machinist shit and making.
But there's no, like, distance limit or anything like that. It's only the only 2 ways to get rid of it is she has to die or infuse new things. Yeah.
Okay, that's fine.
Yeah. So I will give Odin's glaive radiant weapon. I'll call Vulcan into my little office, and I will slap
How much
some
light?
fucking. Well, the radiant weapon is, what is it? It's a bonus action, and he can cause it to shed bright light in a 30-foot radius, and dim light for an additional 30 feet. So bright light in a 30-foot radius, and then dim light 30 feet past that. When he's in combat, it's also, as a bonus action, he can expend 1 charge to blind his enemy, and it is 4 charges, and regains 1d4 charges daily at dawn. And you can see there that they have to make a Constitution saving throw against my spell save DC, which is 16. Otherwise, they are blinded until the end of their next turn.
Blinded by the light.
Blinded by the brilliance of 1,000 bolts of lightning.
Yeah.
That's a different song.
Yeah.
Oh, it's a different reference.
So I take out my machinist wrench, and I slap Odin's sword several times and draw some arcane sigils on it, and now it can flashbang people as he so chooses.
Alright, I just updated your default token. So now you have permanent light, pretty much.
That's all I can do. This long rest, anyway.
Yep.
What's Gawker's doing?
Well, we're taking a long rest, aren't we?
That was my understanding.
Yeah.
Yeah, so I just want to do that and change my spells, maybe.
Okay. Let me know what spells you have, so I can not let you use them at all.
Okay, that sounds good.
Not give you any opportunity. No, I'm just joking.
Uh-oh, what the fuck? Did I fuck something up, or is those
Yep.
did you just fuck something up?
What happened?
I didn't
Because
touch
apparently, because on my sheet now it says I have 100,000 Constitution.
I
Oh,
didn't
God.
touch shit.
No, I only touched your token.
Okay, Odin's the new tank.
Apparently.
It did not increase my hit points though. I just can beat any Constitution save though, because now I have a plus 102,000 to my Constitution. Let me see. Is it this? No. Why is it? Yeah, I don't know. I think it is something you did.
Your character sheet's not even loading for me. I didn't have it up.
Yeah, I don't have yours up either, so
That's something you did. Some bitch.
you touched something.
You touched it. You did.
All I did was add stuff on like the side panel though, so I didn't change the stats. I don't know why they're. Doesn't even let me change the base stat.
Try
Maybe-
exiting out of Roll20.
Wait, let
How-
me.
what was your
try 16.
It still shows as 16. What the hell? Hold on.
Because even if you mouse over the bottom, it still says 16 here. Let me. Oh. And let me check. Did closing the sheet? No, that didn't fix it.
Damn, Odin, you sure got a glow up.
I think that's the last time I gave you guys such a good loot chest. God damn.
I think it's the only time we've ever gotten a good loot chest.
Right.
I've been playing with you guys
Oh.
for years and years and years.
Oh, that reminds me. Actually, now we have somebody that actually can use the +1 splint. Or scale? What was it? Scale. Scale. The +1 scale we found.
Oh yeah, because I can wear
Oh?
scale mail. I can wear scale.
Yeah, because
Oh,
artificers
yeah.
can use medium armor.
Oh yeah, I have it right here. I'll just take it
Yeah.
off my sheet and you can have it.
It's +1 scale, right?
Yeah, +1 scale. Oh, okay.
What happened?
So I was just rolling my 102,000 Constitution.
I'm trying to figure out why it's like this.
Here, wait. Does it have to do with? Let me see. Did this do anything?
10,
Okay,
2,
scale
2,
mail is deleted out of my sheet.
Did you add something to your character at all?
Since that changed, no. I'm looking at the. Let's try like unequipping all these things. See-
Oh,
Nope, it went back to normal. What was
Oh.
it?
So wait, let's go. Okay, it's not the glaive. I think maybe it's the breastplate.
How do I add this thing to my sheet?
No, it's not the
Go
breastplate.
to where you see like the 3 books
Oh,
on
is it-
on the website at the top.
Oh, I
And
see
is it
scale
the
mail.
hammer?
Yeah, and then right
Yes,
there
it's
you
the
type
hammer.
in.
Which,
Okay,
that's
hold
what
on, I
I
found it.
dragged in the hammer.
Type in what you wanted, and then you just drag and drop into your character sheet. But it can't be the popped out character sheet. It has to be the one, that's tied to the site.
Yeah.
Okay.
So what's going to happen after, once you add it, it's going to tell you that you have 2 of them on. So just turn off your old one by going down to your item sheet, the item part at the bottom.
I know, but now I'm
Oh.
over my carrying capacity, so.
Oh, then you could just drop your old gear, or unless
Yeah, I would
if you
say-
just want to put it in the cart.
I'll put it in the cart.
Yeah. Here, so I would say,
No, don't
I
touch
think
it.
the easy. Oh, I would say the easy answer is to just not have it equipped.
It still counts against my carrying capacity, though.
Yeah, it's part of the.
I'm carrying
Just uncheck it, and then you
I
won't be
did
carrying
uncheck it. No, it still says I was over my carrying
You
capacity.
still have it because it's on your sheet. That's why.
Oh, 'cause,
So you still hold on to it. It's in your inventory.
Now it says I'm not when I got rid of it, so I'm good now.
Right.
Well, apparently it's the Hammer of Thunderbolts, and that was just the thing I dragged from the compendium. So that means Roll20 fucked it up, not us.
There you go. Fixed.
I'll miss you, poison immunity.
Ah. 1,000 Constitution.
Isn't that pretty much everything immunity?
No,
Almost,
because
no.
it only makes me immune. Like anytime I roll any sort of Constitution check or save,
Yeah.
I would just automatically pass it. But
Pretty much.
not charisma or wisdom or anything like that.
Pretty much like every liquid becomes drinkable at that point. You always pass the Constitution.
Yeah, I could be like, hey, Ufa, let's have a Drano drinking contest.
I don't know what you guys are talking about.
Yeah, unless you want to do only 1 damage.
What?
You need to fix that.
Oh, you're still changing that. Oh, okay. Why are you touching my other weapons?
Just checking some stuff.
Okay. Well, I was like, because I do need to fix the Radiant Glaive because now it has a +1.
Yeah. And for this enhanced arcane
+1
focus,
on attack,
Both.
damage, or both?
Both.
Okay.
as for this enhanced arcane focus, it says +1 bonus to spell attack rolls. Is that like to the end total or is that to the hit die?
That's to hit.
So it's another.
Yeah, it's an accuracy bonus because a spell attack roll is just the accuracy, not the damage.
Okay.
Unless it says to spell attack rolls and damage.
No, just, okay, spell attack rolls. Okay. I don't know how to do that, so we'll have to do that.
That's correct.
Yeah.
What am I fixing?
Here it's this. I don't know how to.
Oh, you could just add like a global attack modifier, since like you only attack with spells anyway.
+1 spell attack. Okay. Global attack modifier.
Oh yeah, Jonas, did we ever find out what that wand was? Especially now that you have Identify.
I think we did identify it, but I don't recall what it was.
Okay.
Yeah, let me see if I have it written down.
Because in the loot thread, all it says is
There you go. Like
we have a wand we never identified, wand of some kind unidentified, and wand of some kind unidentified.
Yeah, I don't have any notes, so maybe we like talked about it and I was getting confused. During the downtime, Captain Mogus Montes will cast Identify on those two mystical wands.
Oh, goody.
Maybe.
June, did you have?
Give me a
wands for that?
second. That shit was so long ago.
Yes, it was literally from May and April.
Wait a second.
Okay, so the first one was a Wand of Secrets. You have 3 charges.
That's pretty good.
Oh, that is pretty good, especially since it recharges.
I believe all wands recharge.
Oh, I thought that like one and done.
I guess that's a 5e thing, yeah, because back to 3.5 they were one and done, and then you needed to like go through effort to recharge them.
Yeah.
Luckily,
and
I don't think use magical item is required either anymore.
Nope, that skill does not exist. Anybody can use wands, but there is somebody here who is especially proficient at wands, being Sue. She can literally make like a wand sheath also that she could like shoot the wands out without holding them even.
I like to picture it as like some kind of gadget that Sue has.
Yes.
Even though it's technically a wand. Like, oh, she has this trap door, secret door detection device. At least that's how I'd play it if I was a artificer. Like, oh, give me a wand.
Yeah, that is here. Let me. I'll since you missed this picture, I'll.
Okay, I'm back. Sorry, did I miss anything?
Yeah, we identified some wands.
Oh wow.
Yeah. And I was saying how the wand should be pretty cool as for like devices for you. Like, oh, you have a trapdoor detection device.
I mean, I do have a wand sheet.
You do.
Yeah,
we talked about that.
Just so you see the picture.
Where is it?
Look at the out of character thread. Yeah, and then click the link.
I like that.
Let me look at my.
You would just, with a magic missile wand, you can drag and drop it in your inventory to get weight and all that stuff, but you would have to actually add the spell to your spell list. So when you click on it, you can also increase its spell casting and things like that.
curious, those with the light up gel, does it like have a duration on it, or if you apply it to a weapon or a light source, then that light source, as long as it has the gel on it, is continuously buffed?
It didn't look to deteriorate at all when you were playing with it.
Okay, so if I put some on, now that Sue made my glaive radiant, if I put some on there, I could change it to 35 feet instead of 30?
Yes.
Okay. Is the dim light also increased?
Yes.
Okay.
Do you want me to update that?
Yes, please. Because I put it on my character abilities too while I have it this way. It's something easy for me to click instead of being like, every time I want to use its ability, be like, so click the thing so Zoza can read it. And I put the DC at the bottom.
I call out to the skies and tremble as the brilliance of 1,000 bolts blinds mine enemies and tears their flesh asunder.
Sorry, I'm back. Did you guys not see the second wand?
Oh, we did.
Yeah, they got it.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. I'm pretty sure Sue was taking both them.
Okay.
Unless you wanted to give Jono the trap detecting one, I don't know.
I'm okay if Sue has it.
Okay.
I think it's good to spread out specialities because my investigation is so high that I think I'll reliably detect any traps. But I
Well,
might
my
not always be
investigation
with
is
you guys.
I would say me
Mhm.
too. Now we all have high investigation now since I
I've got
became the
+8, yeah.
owner. I became the owner of this headband, and Suki has disappeared 20 times.
Oh, shit.
So I have a +7 to my investigation.
That's super high. That's so good for you.
Okay, well, I take the magic missile wand and I insert it into my wand sheath.
I bet you did.
I thought you were going to like insert it up Jono's ass, but whatever.
I thought you were going to start into like, your gun or something. So you can
No.
shoot magic missiles from your gun.
No, she can already shoot from the sheath. She doesn't have to wield it. She can like extend it. It's like a wrist blade, but instead it's
Oh. Okay. I
instead
thought
of
it was
the
like
Like,
wand.
if you ever seen the movie Taxi Driver, you know, he
It's
has
just
the
Think of it as just... Sorry, go ahead.
he just has like the the two gun things that pop out. It's the same thing, but just she doesn't have to pop them out.
It's a wrist-mounted gun. The wand sheath cannot be removed from me.
Right.
To extend a wand and retract it is a bonus action, and I can use the wand as if my hand is free.
Oh, you can
Well,
extend it and retract it. Oh, then it is
Well-
like that shit.
Yeah,
Come on,
and
think
I can,
Emperor Palpatine, where he just, popped
Yeah,
out his
and it's
saber
kind of
like
from nowhere.
I can use it while keeping my hand free, which means that I can pop it out of my arm while I have my gun in my hand and shoot the wand without dropping my gun.
It's pretty cool. All right.
Just got a wrist blaster.
Pretty much. All right, let's go. Let's crash out already.
Yeah.
Watch those wrist rockets.
Right, so you guys spend the night, right?
Yeah. The rooms were cleaned up and we spent a night upstairs. I think Langstrom, he stays downstairs.
Yep, I was sitting at a table.
Okay, so yeah, you guys managed to get the mansion to yourself.
For now. Just kidding. I don't
Mm-hmm.
know.
Go ahead, Zozo.
Nope. No, I'm just commenting.
Sorry, my vape pipe decided to spaz out, and my weed is more important than you guys, so give me a sec.
I do the same though.
Does anybody else have anything that needed to be looked at, or fixed, or worked out to be a little bit more efficient on their character sheet?
No. I took care of everything I had, I think.
Yeah. Tomorrow, in game tomorrow, me and Langstrom, I don't know if anyone else wants to come, we should go visit the guard cabin and explain, since we're constantly under attack, for the safety of the people, that we'll need to. They can investigate, just don't touch our shit, and we need to like have use of this building until we leave town.
Are you doing this at night?
No, I said tomorrow.
Oh, okay.
In game tomorrow.
We're going to say there are 4 rooms in this, 4 bedrooms. Who is occupying and who is sharing?
So usually I used to share with I usually share with Langstrom. So
He doesn't use a bedroom.
I know that's the thing.
Are Gawkers and I the only women here?
Yeah.
Not anymore.
You know, he's an elf. A lot of people make that mistake. He's not actually a woman.
Oh, okay. Well, I'm a woman. I can't be sleeping with men.
And who has the extra junk? Like, from...
That's in the cart, I think.
Yeah, in the cart.
Vita, are you sleeping where?
I'm not really sure.
Like, you have your own room, will you be with somebody else, or are you going to sleep outside?
My own room.
Okay, brother. There's only 4 bedrooms here.
As a
like
single
said
female
earlier.
here, I'm going to sleep in there myself. This is non-negotiable.
There you go. There's 3 rooms left. How many of us are there? Okay, count Langstrom out. He doesn't need a room. That's me.
So there are 4 of us
Gawkers.
left.
Okay, 4.
So
2 per room.
Yeah, I guess.
But I don't want Gawkers in my room.
I'm sleeping with Bon.
No, I don't want that.
Yeah,
guy in my room.
I call Bon. I call Bon's room.
What the fuck? You can't call me. What the fuck?
Yeah, I can't, dude. I was given the choice. Okay.
No one gave you a
Those
choice.
that said. Wait, what?
I'm going to message you.
Okay.
God damn it, Gawkers.
This is why I picked my own room.
Yeah, anyway, I'm gonna go upstairs. If somebody wants to share the room, they can. Otherwise,
I'm gonna run up the stairs as quick as possible.
Captain Gonzalez has already claimed the master bedroom, so sucks to suck, I guess.
All right, so I guess it is Gawkers and Bond together after all.
Not if I can get to the door first. Damn it.
Don't worry.
I think he's gonna trip on the stairs and fall on his face.
Don't worry, Vita. I have the tools required to get you into the room.
I'm
I
gonna set up my axe again.
I say the tools to make him a woman.
I swear. I have my axe again. I will booby trap my room. I'm not scared.
Zoza,
He'll
what
turn
is...
into a mouse again.
Zoza, can I look out the window and see what it is?
I mean, wouldn't be able to see it directly now.
But I sense something.
A disturbance in the force.
Yes, a disturbance in the force.
Suddenly cried out, and we're silent.
Is Bon in the room with me right now?
I don't know if you were in the same room together, so.
Oh,
No, I was running
we
up
are.
the stairs. No, there's no we are. We were in the main room. The bedrooms became available.
Okay, I'm going to assume
ran
that you guys
through the
all
stairs.
were in your bedrooms already sleeping, okay?
Okay,
This is between me and Vita.
You guys can all suck it.
But I'm in this room with Vaughn.
Yeah.
Yes, fine, whatever. Shut up.
Okay, well, I shake Vaughn awake.
Why? What do you want? What?
Ufa,
What?
there's something out there on the cart.
On the cart?
A cart. The cart. There's something out there, Ufa.
Am I tall enough to look out the window?
No.
Do I need a fucking...
Also, the cart is under the house.
He
Wait,
said
what?
a cart. A
Yes.
cart.
Well, a cart. Okay, if you're talking about our cart's
No,
under
it's
the
your
house.
cart. And how would it be under the house?
Because
It's in
that's
the
where the
cave.
tunnel is.
Oh my gosh.
Remember, we took a ladder to get up into the house.
Are you not keeping track?
I just don't know how you would get your cart into a tunnel that's in the house.
It was a
No.
it was a normal.
So the cart was already down there. It's their smuggler tunnel. But we had Gawkers turn the horse into a mouse with polymorph when we brought it down the ladder and then turned it back.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, so the horse is in the basement.
Yes, under the house. They're not out in the open.
Okay.
You're weird. I don't see nothing.
I-
Go back to bed.
Fuck you guys.
And dare I say, like, Langstrom would probably hear the horse making noises if anybody came up the tunnel, being that he's on the first floor.
So I'm down here paying attention.
Yeah, because he doesn't sleep.
Alright, how about this? Vita, would you visit the cart for any reason?
No sleep till Brooklyn.
Yeah, to get away from my incessant snoring.
Yeah, there you go.
Vita, would you visit the cart for any reason before going?
Yeah, I want to go. Well, yeah, I want to go investigate it.
Okay, sure. You sense something. A calling, I guess. And you go visit the cart.
Well, you would pass Langstrom on the way down, and I'm sure he would question you, right?
Let Langstrom do that.
I will play my character.
Langstrom, where are you located specifically?
Sitting at the table downstairs.
Okay. Sure, you see Vita wander towards the tunnel.
The ladder.
Something going on.
There's something wrong with the cart. I need to go check on it.
How the hell did you know that?
I just do. Okay, don't doubt a druid's intuition.
Intuition. All right, I'll come with you.
That's fine. Just, I don't know, something's fishy.
Alright, so you're making your way to the cart?
Making our way downtown, yep.
As you make your way down to the ladder, Vita, you're the only one that can see or sense it.
I'm the only one. Oh, okay, you're typing.
I will just I'll just say it out loud.
I don't sense anything.
Well, let me just say this out loud.
Okay.
Nobody interject, please. Bond. Just kidding. Vita, as you approach... God damn it. As you approach the cart, Vita, you're the only one that senses this, unless Langstrom has something specific to nature. You sense this life. You're not exactly sure what it is. It kind of gives off a green light, a green glow to you. It's very dim, but it is just enough that you can sense it. It seems to be coming from a bag, a similar item, a bag where you guys may have disposed of some of the less valuable items.
May I open the bag and see what it is?
Okay. You open the bag, and the rusted sword with the olive branch from the hilt is one of the many items that you feel connected to.
You have a connection to the rusty sword?
You can't have that. That's mine.
Well, it's in the
I like
cart. They must not have wanted it.
Nobody
Yeah,
wanted it, right?
yeah, you must have
It was
taken
too
off your
heavy
sheet.
for me.
Too heavy for you.
Just to confirm, nobody really took the rusted sword, right?
No.
The last
No,
person,
I didn't
if
take
So I'm gonna
Ufa
assume that
doesn't have it, if Ufa doesn't have it, then it's on the cart.
It's on the card.
Okay. Would you like to investigate further, Vita, with a nature roll?
Yes.
Good call.
And Arcana, if you roll that crap.
Can I choose? Can I choose to do Arcana instead? Because I have a better score in that.
Sure, yeah.
14.
You can also give yourself guidance.
You can't give guidance to yourself.
Yes, you can.
I guess you can.
Roll it again.
Well, no, he doesn't roll again. He just would roll a d4 to add it if he does guidance.
Oh, okay. Alright, so as you're investigating this rusty sword, no surprise, it's still rusty. It's pretty crappy. But in the hilt, where the olive leaf, or the olive stem with the leaves that protrude from the end of the pommel, you sense its life, essentially. As you pop off the pommel and you dump out this olive seed. Is that accurate? I don't really know nature that well. A single
have pits.
From the seed comes the single olive branch with leaves on it, and
Sounds like a sapling.
the energy that you sense is that item. What do you want to do with it?
I guess I'll put the sword back in the bag with the rest of the stuff, but I'll keep the olive branch for myself.
Okay. Langstrom, are you going to do anything or say anything?
No. I said you had to come down here for the stupid sword? All right.
All right. You have a olive branch sapling, or olive branch seed sapling thing.
Okay, awesome. I guess I go back to bed now.
Okay.
If there's not anything else.
Sucker.
You gotta keep it like an egg. Keep it warm. It's like a baby now.
It's
I have a son.
Give
I
Groot.
think it's the sun.
Hi, June.
Hopefully-
Sorry about the interruption. Here, go ahead.
No, you're not.
He doesn't wake up with it grown into him.
It's Groot.
Oh,
Oh,
it's
God.
gonna be your baby, all right.
I am Groot.
Okay, so eventually, in theory, you guys get some rest when your roommates stop bugging you about your visions. This is why you don't room with college students.
Right? They're fucking up and down all fucking night long.
got
On
the Dobie.
something.
People with ADHD.
Drugs.
People banging on the door, wondering if this place is open
What?
because it's Saturday night.
Imagine.
Yeah, it's a club, right?
Because it's a club. Apparently the first floor is a club.
I know, but I had to go feed my cat, so I left them there talking about the olive branch.
Alright,
It's all
so
good.
shut up.
It just give gawkers unlimited soup and breadsticks and salad.
Oh, I mean, Olive Garden is the kind of restaurant that a femboy would go to, so, you know.
So, speaking of people knocking on the door,
Knock, knock, knocking on heaven's door.
True.
maybe about an hour after sunrise, Langstrom, you hear this like very strong-fisted, determined knocking on the front door.
I walk over to the front door.
So do you open it?
I open it and say, "You rang."
I don't think that's the front door. I think the south is the front door.
Oh, self is?
Yeah, sound.
Alright.
All right, so a gust of cool morning air greets you, and in front of you is standing an officer in a very familiar uniform by this point. And he salutes you for some reason before handing you a note.
Take the note.
He salutes you again and then turns around and heads down down the.
Okay. I shut the door and read the note. What does the note say?
Langstrom, you must read this note out loud for dramatic effect.
We'll see. Haven't seen it yet. Where is it?
She's working on it.
I sent it to you.
I got it.
Right.
Alright. I tell everybody, wake them up. Hey, we're wanted down at the police precinct. Now.
Just imagine Langstrom just like reads this note silently and then takes a deep to the toes inhale before just bellowing.
Come on,
Get up.
folks. Let's go.
Okay, good. That'll give us a chance to explain to the guard captain that we need to be isolated from general population.
Okay, so you all just had the shit scared out of you as an alarm clock.
Langstrom flipping over mattresses.
Throwing the trash can down the hallway.
I just
Listen.
imagine him like doing the free cola.
Nope. That's definitely not what I'm doing.
No, the trash can down the hallway is a military thing.
Oh.
So yeah, I'm guessing you guys quickly pack up your shit.
Yep.
Are you gonna go down for the cart, or you're just gonna head out?
I mean, since we're in town, we're just gonna, like, walk over there.
Leave the cart, yeah.
Because if we want the cart, we'd have to ride it out down the tunnel out of town and then ride it all the way back. Because there was the one side was just water.
Okay, so you guys head out the front door.
Before we leave, I asked Captain Morgan and Thunder if either of them have any way to, like, you know, jam up the lock or change it or something so nobody breaks in while we're gone.
That's a good question, actually.
I don't. Like Captain Morgan Santa says, I don't have any of that magic.
Man, I wish I could have like trapped the cart or something.
I do
I
have
mean,
arcane. I do have arcane locked.
Oh, yeah. And I
Oh,
think that lasts forever.
I'm gonna go trap the cart with some kind of rudimentary trap that people don't
Okay.
usually see.
That will use one of my level 2 spell slots, I think. Right.
Yeah. But also I don't know if it's because there are like multiple doors. Are they? Wait, is only the front door go outside, or do these? Oh wait, this is just a kitchen. So I guess maybe only the one door goes outside. I don't know. Let's see. Is there a back door? There's windows. Are the windows barred? Or can people just go in them?
I mean, we could probably take the most expensive items with us. So we have to carry
Yeah.
weight to spare. Like all the magical swords is carry with us.
Oh, yeah.
And then everything that isn't outrageously expensive can stay in the cart, like the rations and supplies and whatnot. I think that will be the safest approach.
So, you know, some of you are waiting by the front door looking at your watches, tapping your foot. The rest of you are off locking the car. Once you're finished doing that, you guys head out. Anything else you want to do?
That's a good way to put it.
Okay. So, yeah, you head out the front door. You're kind of hoping nobody moves in.
Well, I think that two arcane locked the door.
Oh, brilliant. So, yeah. I just imagine this tabaxi getting pissed at you guys. Hurry up, let's go, I'm locking the door, let's go, we're running late. So yeah, you head out into the morning air. You can feel the heat start to enter the day. There's still a little bit of dew on the grass. The birds are singing. People are in a good mood. And you head to the local kind of district building for the local guards where these guys have set up. And head on the front door. You tell the person at the front who you guys are. And quickly taking a swig of their coffee, they lead you back, open a door, and in an office, you're ushered in with what's his nuts. Your boss, Odin.
Oh, not the guard captain? Okay.
Not the guard captain, your boss.
Okay, then Hunton.
Hunton, thank you.
I salute him.
Yeah, me too.
Captain Morgan Cervantes will tip his hat as a priority way of showing respect.
He stands up, and as he does so, he waves at both of you, saluting. He does not acknowledge Captain Morgan at all. He's, like, trying to not look at you directly in the eye.
I mean, Captain Hogan Cervantes is literally a pirate, so he does not expect much respect from authority figures.
Well, good morning, everyone. I'm happy you could join me here bright and early, I guess. You know, hinting he's a little annoyed you guys didn't show up right away. So we had a frank discussion with our friend, the half-elf, and we managed to get some interesting information out of him.
I lean in expectation of hearing this information.
Sorry, I found my notes. So, as you guys are aware, the stones are gone. The Auracite is gone. The wagons are gone. However, we're able to find out where they're headed to next. He reaches inside a drawer, or pulls open a drawer in the stats, reaches inside and pulls out some documents. He puts them on the table and slides them forward towards you guys.
Okay, I look at them.
I regard the documents like SpongeBob and Patrick regarded the map.
The first document on front is actually a pamphlet. For a resort, it's like a winery, resort, and spa. And it's located a few days inland towards the mountains. A fancy resort and spa. The documents behind that, one of them contains actually two pages actually. Each of them has a sketch on them, like super basic, maybe like quarter of the page the sketch takes up, and they're portraits. And they seem to have names and be basically explaining who these people are.
Okay, what are the names?
Okay, so you look at the first one, and it is a woman in her probably mid to late 50s. Sorry, I'm just trying to spitball. Sorry, one moment. Okay, sorry. So the woman, in her, again, kind of mid to late 50s.
Old bag, got it.
Yes, mid to late 50s. This woman, who is a woman in her mid to late 50s, named.
She look human?
She is human. Her name, the name given is Wilhelmina
Can
Buckner.
you type that?
Oh, fuck.
I can type it.
Thank you.
Okay, because I will not spell it correctly.
There.
Last name Buckner.
Okay, first I thought you said Fuckner.
No.
Yeah, her name is Mina Buckner.
Nice.
Wilhelmina Buckner. No, Buckner. We're gonna keep it straight.
So is it actually Buckner?
Yeah.
Correct.
Is it B as in boy? Okay.
Yes.
Buckner.
Okay.
The rest of the document mentions her, like, just kind of the rest of her information. Mentions her social status as aristocrat, place of birth, current known location, current registered address. All three are different. And the bottom kind of quarter of the page is a quick little blurb, quick little biography on this woman. Same setup on the page behind it, except the portrait is for a dwarf named Armis Artian. Again, he's probably late middle age for a dwarf. I'm not sure what that would be number-wise. His portrait. Yeah, exactly. He's got a very, like, even by dwarf standards, a very grim look to his face. Like,
Is he also listed as an aristocrat?
it does list him as an aristocrat. Again, his social status, and then again a little blurb underneath.
Is that all the documentation?
Correct.
Okay.
Then I'm going to ask Gerard if there is, if we have any cartographers stationed here or anything, so that we could get a map of the region or world to make navigating a bit easier.
Hey, cartographer, do you want to go fuck up a map? Sorry, fake a map. Sorry, pull out the map we totally have prepped.
Good. No, I know you don't, because I asked those about it before, and he said you had to give him the okay for him to make the map. So you could just say we have the map now, and then whenever those is done, then he could give it to us.
Yeah. So
Wait, are you talking
like,
me?
yeah, it's all good.
Oh, hold on.
Do you want me to just save you some time and tell you the map I've been referencing? You guys are in Western Canada. You started off on Vancouver Island, and you're currently in Vancouver.
Okay.
Okay.
You just were at Picton's Pig Farm.
No.
Yeah, just make it more fantasy, Zoza.
I'm about to send you into the Okanagan.
Okay.
Gross. What is that?
That's okay. Yeah, none of us. Suki would be the only person that would know what you're talking about.
I know, it's great.
What you talking about?
You were here.
When we were looking for houses in Virginia, we passed on a house because it was bordered the Great Dismal Swamp. So, yuck.
Okay, so I look over all of this paperwork, and then to be clear, sir, the intel we received indicates that they're moving the crystals to this facility. Is that the conclusion here?
Yeah, so you kind of just, like, cock an eyebrow at Hunton, and he goes on to explain that through the interrogation,
Quotation marks.
that didn't go very long because he was already a tenderized ball of dough by the time you guys handed him over.
I nod slowly. My expression does not change.
he just kind of smirks. He's not upset about what happened. And he tells you guys that it was revealed that, this guy, the merchant, is only, part of the pipeline. And this particular shipment of rocks he managed to get the shipment away while you guys were preoccupied in,
The maze of madness.
Yeah, sure.
Well, it certainly seems to fit. If they're shipping them to a winery, there would be no better place to hide them than in wine barrels, where they would blend in with any other goods. If this merchant is the one selling them, or if there's other merchants that are involved in the conspiracy, peddling wine barrels is so incredibly mundane and easy to slip past.
So he looks at you and he's like, very good, you're catching on.
Yeah, so...
However, what we were also able to gather about this particular individual, and he kind of leans over the desk and pulls the back sheet up a bit for the dwarf. This guy right here is who you're gonna go after next.
Armis Artien.
Yes, what we were able to gather was that he's somehow the next top dog in the pipeline. He is somehow in charge of actually charging up the rocks. And if you guys will recall, up until this point, the rocks have had no actual magical charge to them. So he explains that, the rocks get to him or get shipped to this massive winery, and then they're not magical, and then when they get shipped out, they are magical.
Does he own the winery?
So the pamphlet in front would have been for where did the name go? It was stupidly obnoxious. It's Artyom Cellars and Resorts. Is what the pamphlet is for.
Oh, so just like his name.
Okay. So he does own it.
Yeah, so he does own it. It's actually been in his family for like a where'd my notes go? He's a 4th generation brewer. So this land has been in his family for like generations. They've been around. Even before his family was brewing, they owned the land. It was theirs.
Are there any reports, are there reports of people missing or anything? Is there anything untoward in that area?
Nope.
Okay.
The particular region where this winery is located is actually known to be a resort area. It's very popular for aristocrats, especially in the late summer. It's known for having a bunch of orchards. Sorry, that's the term I'm looking for. So it's really good for just growing. There's a bunch of smaller vineyards around besides Artyom's estates. There's peaches are the big thing for them. Locally, peaches can't get out of the local region because people just eat them. You have to go to the region to get the peaches. They also ship out cherries.
Okay.
Do we know anything about their combat capacities? Are there any well-known mercenaries that have been spotted in the area, or is he a powerful caster? Because the last guy you interrogated definitely surprised us, so the more information, the better.
In terms of casting ability, they don't know. It kind of taps on the docket, and that's kind of what they have on him, and it's basic. It explains that he is himself personally quite reclusive. And then he mentions the first docket that you saw with the woman on it.
Mm-hmm. What's their connection to this?
He is the face of Artyom Resorts, basically.
Okay, so
And
right.
he explains that Buckner is, you know, a wealthy aristocrat, heiress, comes from old money, and, you know, at a much younger age would frequently go out to that region to summer. You know, you're fucking rich when you use summer as a verb. And then it got to a point where she, like, I don't know, really liked it out there and just kind of, like, moved out there permanently. And kind of left, like, she still owns property in, you know, the main capital city, which you guys have not been to yet. But she basically is out at this resort full time, and at some point along the line, got involved with actually running the resort and is now considered the face of it.
I see.
Like, she's known to be, like, quite energetic, gregarious, hosting parties, events.
Yeah, that's the reason why I had asked if anybody went missing. I'm trying to at least hypothesize how they're charging these crystals, and my gut instinct was that if a lot of people are traveling through the area, it would be easy to use them as a source. But if there's been no reports of missing individuals, and that's the $1 million question: how are they charging these crystals? I guess we won't know until we get there.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
So, that's what Hunton explains to you guys. You need to basically go check out the resort and figure out what the fuck they're doing there. You have names, you have faces. This is your mission if you choose to accept it, except you don't actually really have a choice.
Yeah, so this is the military. We don't have a choice.
No, you don't.
Oh, I mean, I have a
You
choice. Well, Catch One Swan has a choice. He's a pirate, so he uses balance, you know.
Technically, you don't have a choice because the marks.
Oh, that's right.
Right.
Completely forgot about the marks.
Yeah, everyone except for Sue has the mark,
What
so
is the mark?
that's why you were deputized in the first place.
Oh, right, the curse. Right, the curse.
Yeah.
And yeah, he explains that ideally you guys would have pissed off out of town an hour ago, so get out and hop to.
Hi, sir.
All right.
Yep.
Well, let's get going.
We just have to wrap up our last business here, and then we'll be prepared to leave.
He, like, does not look happy, but he says, like, he grumbles in agreement and waves you out the door.
We have business here.
Well, yes. So, because we're at the police station, so let's go talk to the guard captain.
So you head up to the front to the, I don't want to say reception, because that's not really the right word. And front desk, there's an officer kind of not really working up there. And he doesn't even acknowledge you guys as you approach and ask where the captain is, and without looking up, he's not in. What would you like to do?
Okay, then whoever is next on the totem pole while he's out.
Who's the watch commander?
His eyes, like, look up at you, but his head doesn't move, like he's annoyed. He's not in.
You might be best leaving a message. Vulcan.
All right. Here, I guess I'll just write him a message. It says, that we vacated the mansion, but if we return to the city, we'll need it so that we do not put any other civilians in danger.
So you hand the note to the guard, who grumbles as he takes it, and then he looks at it, and then he just kind of starts laughing. It mutters something about, yeah, right, but do you think you have any authority to that mansion? And then he goes back to ignoring you.
Rip.
Well, good. I guess we'll just leave the arcane lock on and give them a big pain in the ass.
Let us quit this place. We
Aye.
need to go.
Let's set sail.
Well, I was gonna say, wait, do we want to go buy any more discount healing potions before we go? At that store with the old granny?
Oh.
It's not a bad idea.
I don't think we need all of
it.
us for that. Some of us can get the wagon over here, so we're not wasting time.
Well, we can't, like, it's because it's in the tunnel, so when we take the wagon, we'll be outside of the town.
Oh, I wasn't sure if it was the same way we're going.
It doesn't matter if it's say where we're going, because we have to, it's in the tunnel, like, we can't.
Oh, I know, but what I'm saying is if we have to leave on the opposite side of town, then we have to go through the tunnel and then come out and then go back into town and then go out the other side of the town.
Well, then we would just go around the town at that point, because we'd already be out.
All right.
The opposite side of town is a harbor, I'd like to remind you.
Oh, okay.
Right.
There's four
Which-
sides.
Also, technically, we do have an answer to that. We have a magic folding boat.
We do.
Right.
The swan boat, or is it the different?
No,
Yeah,
no, we
something
traded the
something-
swan boat for a better one.
Yeah, I
Something
can't
we will
remember.
never use.
Okay, well,
Well, yeah, I was gonna say if we're in Canada, there's not that much water. I don't think.
restock on our potions and let's...
Are you serious right now?
No, I don't know. I just see big landmass.
What?
When Zoza
Canada?
makes the map, I'm not looking at the actual map. So when Zoza makes the map, then we'll see if where the water is.
Which is fine, but like, I'm moving on.
Okay.
Hey, yeah, you guys go and track down that shop that Mez showed you where it was. Luckily it's open. It's just opened. It's still kind of early in the morning, and you go straight for the discount bin. And it's empty.
Oh no. Does this shop have any normal bullets? I know they had special frost bullets. I'm looking for normal ones.
The old lady just her glasses and the other shelf there, sweetie. Just behind you to your left, and a shaky or sort of can comes up and points you in a corner.
Thank you. Catchpong responses, tips his hat, and he'll buy some bullets. This long journey.
I'll say also, while we're here, hey Langstrom, see if you could trade this vicious greatsword for anything good.
We want to trade the vicious greatsword.
Yeah, because we have so many. We have two greatswords. Like Bonner took one. We have the hammer I took. So like, we literally at this point have more swords than we have like people.
Try, I grab the vicious greatsword, go up to the lady and say, "What do you think we could get for this?" Try to use persuasion to get the best deal.
Vita, guidance.
Yes, sir.
I have to pretend to not see this, to watch this corpse-looking motherfucker take advantage of this crotchety old lady.
You listen. You think that she is, but she's the real shark here.
Yeah, she's a shark. I got an 18 persuasion.
Okay. How much did I say that thing was worth?
Scroll. Also, you have to roll the D4 for your
Oh, yeah.
for the guidance. Yeah. Let me scroll up and find that.
So it's a 20.
So, like, again, she just adjusts her glasses, kind of smacks her lips, slowly reaches underneath her register and pulls out a massive magnifying glass that goes quite nicely with the Coke bottle glasses, and she just kind of leans into the sword and slowly observes it and kind of pokes at the handle a bit, and it's kind of taking an agonizing long time. She finally...
gold, by the way.
Sorry?
350 gold.
Oh, okay, good. Because I went to the top, and it's like the second item.
Yeah, it's 350 gold.
Okay. So, yeah, after like an agonizingly long time, she finally like slowly lowers the magnifying glass down and folds her hand and snaps her lips and looks up at Langstrom. Young man, for you, this I could trade. Maybe. Oh, what do I have? Hold on, and she holds up a bony finger and slowly, painfully eases herself down off her stool and grabs her cane and shuffles slowly into the back around a curtain, and
It's like me getting up in the morning.
it's just kind of back there. Back there. You hear a very loud crash.
Are you okay
Whoa.
back there?
You don't hear anything. You suspect she's deaf. You hear another bang. You hear a cat hiss. And then a black streak comes darting from the underneath the corner, straight for the door. And then finally she hobbles around the corner. And again, she's got her cane in one hand, and in the other hand, all you can really see as she, again, goes around up onto the register, because an old lady can't see her over the edge. What you do see is a massive, massive blade that she's got hung over her shoulder as she waddles back to her stool.
Oh, God.
Old lady's got some strength.
With a massive bang, she slams it down parallel to the sword. Where did my roll go? There it is. Perhaps, maybe I could interest you in a trade. And she kind of like shows it to you, basically. And what you see in front of you is a great sword of sharpness.
I look at Odin.
A sword for a sword.
Right.
You have to say, like,
Another sword.
It's worth a lot more, though.
Trade it.
I'll trade it.
yeah, I guess so. I would say also that's good. We like hitting objects with our weapons, so this actually might be something we use a lot.
Yeah, let's do it.
All right, I thank her and make the exchange. Now, what sort of cursed item did I just get my hands on?
Okay.
So we have a lot of light up items.
Yeah.
Light up the night.
Okay, so what else are you guys doing?
Captain Pocahontas is buying bullets.
So you come up behind kind of an annoyed Langstrom as he hauls off his new sword. that he didn't really want, but hell, we'll take it. And whatever the fuck the cost of bullets are. How much did I say they were? Like 8 for 5 or something like that?
It wasn't that expensive. It is expensive, but not that, because I bought them in packs of.
The 5e thing says, I think, 5 bullets is 1 gold GP, gold piece.
Okay, so it's 5 for
Yeah,
1.
5 for 1. Okay.
What
Yeah.
are those, sling bullets or gun bullets?
I mean, there's 3 different types of ammunition: bullets, handgun balls, and lead shot.
Okay.
Lead shot is for shotguns, I assume. It's spread.
Yeah. Or you can use a slingshot with a lead shot, I think, too.
Right.
Okay. Captain Focus Montes is going to drop 20 gold for 100 bullets.
He just slowly takes the coins individually into a register as you waddle off with your boxes.
1.
Oh yeah, how much were the health potions here?
You can't find them.
Oh, okay.
They've sold out,
That's
fortunately.
Yeah,
sale.
what-
It's
yeah,
sale
what's
as
it?
well.
Yeah, what's in the discount bin then?
Potions!
Of healing.
A variety.
Yeah. Oh, do they have labels?
No.
Oh, okay.
No.
It's the Campbell soup game
Oh.
without labels.
Yeah, how much are they? I want to buy some roulette potions.
Roulette
Yeah,
potions.
I mean, you have a alchemy kit, so you can probably identify them on your own
Yeah.
time.
1 for 2 or 3 for 7.
What? Like gold pieces?
Yeah. 1 potion.
Okay. For 2 gold. So why would I take the 7? Wouldn't I would just
Because I
have to buy
can't
3
math.
separately? Oh, okay.
Okay.
1 for 2,
3 for 5. Thank you.
Oh, okay. Then yes, I'm gonna buy some. Let me do a little math.
I'm standing at the front of the shop, staring out the bay window at the morning sun, in agony. It's taking so fucking long.
Am I right?
This is also a super sketchy, like, not on the up and up. Go ahead.
Yeah, I'm gonna call Thunder over and ask her to detect magic. I'm gonna pick out 12 potions, just make sure that these are actually magical.
I'm gonna pinch the bridge of my nose and walk over and pull out my fucking a thermometer and I'd start fucking looking at these potions.
They're definitely magical.
Okay, that's all. So yeah, I'm gonna buy 12 of them. That's 20 gold.
Okay. Anything else you guys want to do?
No.
I'm tapping my foot impatiently.
Okay, I guess we could head out.
Okay, so yeah, you guys start heading back to the mansion. So, go grab all your shit and head out.
Well, just like head down to the cart because I don't think we actually left anything in the building.
No.
We get to
No.
the door. I suppress the magic lock so we can all get inside.
Yeah, I was gonna ask, are you gonna reapply that lock?
Oh, you don't have to.
I don't have
Okay.
to. I suppress it, which means it turns
Yeah,
off.
her
in a minute.
her and anybody she designated can just open the door normally.
Yeah.
That's unfortunate.
But yes, if nothing bad is happening, then yeah, we just
Yeah,
go
carry on.
downstairs. Yeah, and load
I
up
just-
on the cart.
Imagine Captain Morgan trying to get down the ladder with his boxes.
Hit magic hand to help him. Carry the
I would say
boxes
also
down.
he's so dexterous. I imagine he just bounces it on his head and he just grabs the sides of the ladder and slides down.
Yes, that's what he does.
Plus, we all know he's got a flat head top.
There's nothing in there.
But
So-
yes, so we head down the tunnel and head out of town towards whichever direction the map shows us as where the resort is.
Yeah, you guys would start following the main road east. A couple of days worth of travel ahead of you. And we've been going for 3 hours. Do we want to take a 15-minute break? Or 10-minute break?
Well, important question. Are you going to continue after Zoza has to leave?
When does Zosa have to leave?
In 1 hour.
Oh. Yeah, I don't imagine there being much combat.
Okay, then yeah, then I'm okay with the break.
Yeah, me too.
Yeah, that's fine.
I do have to leave in about an hour and 15.
You too?
Of course you do.
We're gonna lose Beat in the woods again.
Yep.
What's he gonna do with this kid?
Need my crack.
Listen, you had an opportunity to get a hit, but you passed it up.
No, real crack.
What?
You gonna go smoke with your moose friends?
No, I'm kidding. I don't have real crack.
And you don't have real friends, right? No, I'm just kidding.
We have plenty of snowmen up here, I'll have you know.
Damn, poor Dockers. No friends, no crack.
Aw.
Dockers is literally that kid that had to walk up a hill both ways to get home from school in the snow.
Okay, at my old house, I did have to do that. At my new house, I didn't. I did not.
Yeah, so Zoza's gonna go be a rodeo clown, which is why he has to go. He's gonna send pictures.
I saw an interesting YouTube short where someone was like, "Oh, everyone in the party with their bonus feat take like a feat that lets you take one Eldritch invocation, and then everybody takes Devil Sight, and then just have somebody cast Magical Darkness, and you all fight in it. So everybody that fights you always has disadvantage on everything, and you always have advantage.
I mean, wouldn't I still have it because I have Dark Sight?
No. You can't see through Magical Darkness. You need Devil Sight or be a devil.
So it's Advanced Darkness.
Yeah.
I cast it.
It's super dark.
Darker than black, one might say.
The anime?
Well, that was the reference I was making.
It's like darker than black. I haven't heard that name in a long time.
Yeah.
Zaka Zaka, 1691 Mansi era.
Zakazaka, 1691 Mansi era.
Zakazaka, 1691 Manzi era.
Zakazaka, 1691 Mansi era.
Zakazaka, 1691 Mansi era.
I am back in case you guys were just waiting on me.
Okay. Hello, back. I'm here.
Okay, so sounds like you were. So, yeah. You guys are making your way down out of town. Not downtown,
Making
out
your
of
way
town.
downtown.
Walking fast.
Yeah, so you guys start, as you're heading out of town, you're in the lowlands, so, it's a flat farmland, basically. Farms similar to the ones you guys were on when you beat the shit out of what's-his-face. You can see the houses and the buildings just kind of scattered throughout the distance. You can see greenhouses. And as the day continues, sun gets up, and the humidity starts to get quite high. The mosquitoes get really, really fucking annoying. Just kind of...
Fucking hate mosquitoes.
Me too.
Vita, do you have any, like, magical insect repellent? I don't know. Is that a druid thing?
No. No.
Can you befriend the mosquitoes like you did the rats?
I'm not befriending mosquitoes.
That didn't work out too well for him.
Well,
Oh,
actually did work, but
Oh, I'm killing myself.
It worked in the wrong way.
Oops. I am protected. I I'm covered in hair. They have a much more harder time trying to get to me. So clearly that means they prioritize biting everybody else instead.
I don't have blood.
Well, shut up.
The mosquitoes are thanking the druid for his sacrifice to nature.
If the mosquitoes bite Ufa, will they become inebriated?
Didn't work with my dad.
Yeah,
Why
Wow.
should they biting
Wow.
people?
I don't like that.
My dad was only 5'6", and he was pretty drunk all the time, so he's basically a dwarf.
Yeah, it's fine.
I mean, at 5'6", it doesn't take much. How do I know? Shut up.
You are 5'6", yeah.
I'm 5'4".
Damn.
Fun fact about me, once upon a time I was the shortest goalkeeper in my city playing soccer.
Damn, bitch, you're tiny.
Yeah, I was a fucking menace.
You just couldn't reach over the bar.
I could not.
Okay, well, to distract us from the mosquitoes, I mean, fucking Lawrence has that lyre, doesn't he?
Yeah.
He should play us a pithy tune.
Is Lawrence there?
Is he there?
Yeah.
Apparently.
I mean, I would say if Mez came with us, then Lawrence would obviously follow. So unless Suki died IRL, Lawrence is there.
Okay.
Uh-oh. I saw that. I think everybody else did too.
Well, that's okay. She rolled a 0, so that means there were 0 fire giants.
What did
Buttons aren't working for me. You guys are lucky.
what did you click on?
Your macros. One of your macros.
Okay, you click. Okay, hold on.
I clicked roll. That's why I don't do combat.
Artist, not computer scientist.
I'm so sorry.
Actually, I have no idea what you clicked on. What is it?
I don't know.
Evidently, it was to conjure some kobolds.
Okay.
Hero.
Nice.
Okay, what are you clicking on, June? What's it called?
Fuck.
Button on the keyboard.
Yeah. Mountain encounters level 5 to 10, number 34 token. I'm hitting roll.
Oh, I don't think that's my thing.
Okay, well, I'm never using those again. Moving on, will you guess what I'm doing wrong? What level are you guys now?
8.
Actual level 9?
What?
What?
No.
Oh,
Shut up.
I would say also. Yeah, I would say also you shouldn't say it because that means we'll just fight harder things and not actually be higher level.
Yeah.
If you want to say something dumb, you should say we're only level 5.
Oh, di-di-di-di-di-di-di-di-di-di. While June figures that out, Lawrence is clearly playing the Irish drinking song from Whose Line Is It Anyway?
Okay with that.
let's see if Lawrence is assaulting our ears.
There you go. Oh my gosh, he is.
Oh, God.
Oh no!
He's awful at playing this instrument.
Here,
He might scare away the mosquitoes by bleeding our ears out.
He's playing it perfectly fine. It's just Irish music.
Yeah.
Womp
There
womp.
you go. That's what he's playing.
Okay, June. I gotta figure it out.
Irish jig.
Something about parsley, sage, rosemary, and thyme.
I will have to update the randomizer for specifically those things, but yeah, I'll have to do that later. That is a natural encounter, not a beast. The one that I rolled.
Okay. So as you guys are making your way down the road, you out of all of you, who would you think would have the best natural eyesight? Or just roll perception for me, so who's paying
I
attention?
would say Vita.
Your elven eyes see.
Should we all roll perception anyway, though?
Yeah, sure. See if you're paying attention.
Well, Lawrence is completely torturing your ears.
Oops.
So maybe your perception should be disadvantage.
Oh, okay.
I'm down for that.
Wait, you have to do
I would say only if it's
advantage?
sound based. It doesn't hurt our sight.
Langstrom,
Yes.
you see a log across the road. Not that big. Only kind of blocking half the road. You can immediately guess kind of its purpose.
Yeah, booby trap.
Bandits.
Yeah. Not that hard to figure out.
And because you rolled a net, you spot a bandit hiding off the road. Not that well in the tall bush.
We're being watched, and there are bandits about.
You only see the one.
Where there's one.
He seems to be shaking. There's also like smoke appearing up over the shrub that he's hiding in.
So he's a druggie.
How forested is the area we're in?
There aren't that many trees. You haven't gotten quite that far inland yet.
It's mostly
But
farmland.
it's
isn't it?
lush where you guys are. So yeah, what would you guys like to do?
How far away is the log?
$30 meters. As you're approaching it.
Okay, so like 90 to 100 feet.
Yeah.
Well, should we either stop here, or should we just go off-road to go around the log?
Well, I tend to want to trigger the traps or the ambush, see what was going on. But since we know it's there, it's not really an ambush anymore, is it?
I guess not. And if there's one cowering over there.
Hey, Captain Morgan, did Langstrom point out the guy to us?
Yeah.
Captain Morgan, do you think you could take that guy's head off from here?
Let's see.
I don't wanna watch.
Says as he pulls out his pistol, he lines up a shot.
Oh,
Roll
God.
disadvantage because somebody's still wailing on his instrument.
And the cart's wiggling.
You'll still take a shot, though.
In the meanwhile, I'm sitting in.
19.
I'm sitting up front with my rifle in one hand, like a Red Dead Redemption 2 carriage driver NPC.
So you hear the shot, and some birds in the distance spook and go up in the air. And you just hear the thunk. And the smoke stops.
It's something.
And then some thicker smoke starts. And the smoke gets a bit darker.
No.
And the bush might be on fire.
How did the bush get on fire?
Hot bullets.
Well, he
Hot
was
lead.
probably smoking, and then you shot him in the head, and then whatever he was smoking fell out of his mouth.
Yeah, and it
Ignite.
burned the bush.
Great.
I am going
forest
to
fire.
use some of our stored water, and I am going to
Doesn't
use.
Spawn have the sword that puts out fucking fire?
Oh, that's true. Yeah,
Yeah, but he's within 30 feet, so we're not that close.
Yeah, we need to get closer.
We have to get close to throw water on it anyway.
So you guys are going to approach?
Yeah, we'll
I guess
approach.
so.
We could turn off the fire.
I curse under my breath as this stupid pirate lights the damn forest on fire. And I guide the horse to further down the road to get us closer to the blaze.
Captain Hogan says, I was told to take a shot, and I did. Damn good shot, too.
No one
my
said
dad.
to burn the forest
Pretty good
down.
shot.
But to be fair, if he burns the forest down, that would also burn the bandits down too.
Yeah. Win-win.
And several innocent people were not. God damn it.
Innocent people aren't frolicking in the forest.
That's an assumption you're making, isn't it?
You're also assuming it's going to burn out before it reaches civilization.
That's true.
Okay, so you guys, you put the fire out. You're not sure kind of what just happened, and you start carrying on with your travel.
All right. Well,
Yeah, so evening starts to approach, and with it, like a direct message from somebody.
That guy can't have been there alone. I don't like that.
Yeah. But
So
maybe,
go ahead.
I was gonna say, but maybe since we popped him, he was the one that was supposed to shout out for them. Or they saw him get popped. Or they saw him got popped, and they were like, "Oh shit, these aren't merchants that we could just rob. Let's not throw ourselves on their swords." Okay, that's all I was saying.
Okay, so you guys are gonna continue on? Yes?
Yeah.
Yep.
Okay. You guys continue on. And as I was about to say, as evening rolls in, so do a bunch of clouds. And eventually it is just a torrential downpour. It's coming down in sheets.
didn't we just leave this scene? What the fuck?
I'm going to use safe water to not get wet.
Yeah.
Yay, I'm glad I bought a poncho on the starter island.
Right, I have a poncho too.
I don't care.
I care a lot.
I'm going to use
Oh yeah.
Wet
safe
kitty.
water.
Yeah, I was like, Thunder's gonna get smelly.
Wet kitty.
Fine. Captain Cervantes will use safe water to keep Thunder dry as well.
Yeah, because you could do a 5-foot square.
Yes. Well, more importantly, so I could do 2 instances of it. So I could theoretically keep 2 people dry during rainstorms.
I mean,
That's it.
If you're not in combat, you don't actually take up 5 feet of space. You're not that fat.
That's true.
Well.
Yes, but would the kitty want to get close to...
We're all sitting on a cart. I'm sure that he's close enough.
It's just crammed together on the front driver's seat.
The prerequisite of the spell working is that Thunder has to sit next to Captain Hunter.
Don't look at me. Don't talk to me.
Well, I think, isn't Thunder driving right now, so you'd have to go sit in the front.
Yes. Like I said, I'm driving like a Red Dead Redemption 2 carriage NPC with like my lever action rifle in one hand. In this case, my magical rifle.
Yeah, so don't mess around.
Okay, so it's getting a bit late. Are you guys gonna keep on going? What do you want to do?
I don't know. We have a cart. It's up to everybody else.
I can drive all night.
And your horse?
The horse is not undead, so I
don't care.
Should probably...
I know the horse can give us bonus, but okay, let's see.
If the horse gets tired, Langstrom can just carry the cart himself.
Roll a handle animal. Odin.
Is that even a skill anymore?
What does it fall under now?
Animal
handling.
Yeah.
I guess, what about 16 hours? You can go 16 hours without a break for the horse? Is that fair?
That doesn't sound right. Okay. See if I can't find something.
Oh my. Oh, that's amazing.
God damn it, can't.
Ignore that.
Let's say we are in fact not level 17 to 20. Contrary to whatever Jono tells you.
Hey, I always said level 9.
Okay, this is cool. Sorry. Sorry, June, for the spam.
Well, it's fine. I'm trying to Google fucking horse travel.
Oh, I found an answer for you.
Oh?
A healthy horse could go between 25 to 40 miles per day, but that's an individual rider. If they're pulling a cart, you shouldn't expect more than 10 miles a day, maybe 20 at max.
Is that real life or D&D?
I mean,
It's real life.
Okay, because I think D&D does have travel rules.
Like, I'm looking at the draft horse sheet, and there's like nothing there.
It
has an armor class of 10. Yes.
I think on the sheet, the only thing that's relevant for that is like the speed. Oh, here, let's see. But let's see what Google says. Oh, okay, wait. So this forum post said there are rules in the player's handbook. So now let's find those.
Yeah, I don't think there's any specific rules. I see here that it's a horse pulling a cart. This person says they consider it the same as an adventurer walking at a normal pace because the mount is for comfort, not speed, because it's pulling a cart, so therefore it's not fast. 24 miles per 8 hours, or 3 miles an hour.
Okay, well, regardless, weather is set in. Are you guys just going to keep traveling?
Yeah, I mean, there's no place where we can kind of hang out, is there?
Well, we could set up camp.
Yeah.
Off the side of the road.
I mean, if that's what we gotta do.
I don't envy setting up camp in a thunderstorm, but it's already been several hours, and the horse is going to tire itself out because the roads are going to be muddy and it's going to have less traction. So, probably...
Yeah, according to Google, a horse can go about 20 miles before getting tired and needing to take a break.
Yeah.
Okay.
Alright, so I guess we're going to pull off and set up camp for the night.
Yeah.
Okay, so it's agreed that the horse does eventually need rest.
Yeah.
It's still just raining sheets. You get your supplies out, set up. What do you want to do about the lack of fire situation?
We have somebody that could create bonfires. He could just make a bonfire on top of wood, and then set the wood on fire. Because I think his spell only lasts.
Would it be underwood, So he would like make it, and we just throw our own firewood in it.
I could also use safe water to keep the rain off the fire as it.
Until it like gets hot enough that
Yeah,
it
yeah.
won't be extinguished.
Yes.
Hey, with some ingenuity, creativity, and teamwork, managed to get the fire going, get some tea made, hot meal, warm up, and yeah, just kind of bed down for the night.
Yay.
The only thing you guys can hear is the sound of the pounding rain, the crackling of the fire.
Before we fully settle in for the evening, I am going to ensure that I do this. Around our campsite.
Oh, good call.
Yeah.
Just make sure we are awake when the monster kills.
Yeah, so we can be awake when we die. And
Sorry, give me a
next
second.
sleep soundly. Yep.
The horse might as well like do a jig for us while we're setting up camp. Because it could do it once a day.
Wait, what? The horse
Yeah,
can do
the horse.
jig?
Well, the horse dances around playfully, and then we get advantage on our next saving throw against fear or charm, and the horse gets temporary hit points.
The horse does a dance?
It does. It does indeed.
Yeah, have Lawrence accompany it with some music.
So you can get disadvantage?
No.
Yeah, Lawrence needs more practice still.
Sorry, I'm gotta bug Silza.
No worries. A playful display of joy and freedom. What the fuck does that even mean?
I don't know.
Is he like performing like fucking Swan Lake for us?
Our horse is actually BoJack Horseman.
I see.
He's performing Death of a Salesman.
Okay.
Be right back.
Yep. It's not going well. So as you guys, some of you are sleeping, some of you are meditating, some of you are staring deeply into the fire. And over the sound of the rain, you hear a distinct kind of snapping sound, followed by a bit of a yelp, and then very loud cussing.
Oh God.
You whip around, not from the direction of the road, but from deeper, kind of, guys aren't really in a forest yet. From off the road, basically, is the direction this individual found you. Or, sorry, is the direction the noise and cussing is coming from. So y'all whip around, and you spy a kobold face down in the mud. As it splutters and splurts and spits mud out of its mouth and tries to stand up, you hear snickering over the sound of the rain, kind of coming from other bushes and long grasses. What would you guys like to do?
Alright, it's up to Langstrom.
Alright, sorry, I'm back.
Why is it up to me?
Because aren't we sleeping?
Oh, if you guys are sleeping, then it's up to me, yeah, because I'm awake. So, what? I will wake up everybody. Tell them there's something out there.
You know, so you cock an eyebrow at this thing, not really sure what to make of what just happened. And as your party members wake up, the rest of you glance at something in the darkness that looks like an annoying little lizard. You hear screeches about not funny. And then it quickly kind of tries to duck into the shrubs and tall grass as you hear more snickering over the sound of the rain. You see another head kind of pop up out of the grass, and it points and laughs at its buddy as it disappears into the grass. What would you guys like to do?
I drag my ass out of my tent groggily, and I'm like, what is going on? What is this laughter? Who's out there? Goddamn kobold.
I start suiting up.
Same.
Can't have shit in Detroit.
As Morgan Svantes will wake up and be very groggy. After Woken and Ufa suit up in their armor, he'll whip out his pistol and he'll say, I know what scared them off. And he points his gun up in the air. But
maybe you should not do that.
And then he says, maybe not. He'll troll it and put it back in his holster.
What the hell?
We don't necessarily know they're hostile, so we should probably not start shooting yet. But being prepared is important.
So they're kind of laughing at their buddy still. And then you see the head stuck back down into the grass. And you can see the movement coming towards you guys as the rain lightens up a bit. You're like, what are these fucking idiots doing? And as they get closer to your camp, one of them slowly peeks an eye up over the grass, seeming to think that you guys still haven't noticed it. What would you like to do?
Smite it! I'm just kidding. I don't know.
Okay.
I call out, we can see you out there.
As soon as it hears your voice, you can see it jump, and his head goes back down. And maybe like a second later, you can see the reflection of a couple of eyes peeking out of the grass, reflecting from the firelight. You hear kind of whispers and you know what sounds like a language as they chitter back and forward. And one of them suddenly jumps up and whips a sling at you. He lets out a cry. And the rock hits nowhere near you guys. It kind of just goes up into the darkness somewhere, and you hear a thud several feet behind you. As this kobold just stands there.
If you wish to live another day, it's better if you find a different quarry. If
Roll
you just take
intimidation.
it on, okay. Can't see that. Scroll down and okay. It's moderately okay.
You hear a couple of, like a screech and a few hisses, and the eyes disappear into the darkness, and you hear skittering away as it fades into the sound of rain.
I hate kobolds.
I think it'll be easier if you shot them. Captain Hogan says as he puts his hat back over his eyes and goes back to sleep.
The original Dragonborn.
Crawl my ass back into my tent, put my gun away, muttering to myself about kobolds all the time.
I'll be right back. I'm sorry.
And I am out of here.
Goodbye, Zoza.
Bye, Zoza. Don't let a bull
Bye.
gore you in the ass.
Yeah.
Hold on, what? What?
I said, don't let a bull gore you in the ass.
Going to a rodeo.
Oh, I'm like, that's awful specific. You know you're going to a rodeo.
All right. Talk to you guys later.
Yeah, when Zoza wants to earn extra money, he moonlights as a rodeo clown.
What?